Hi. Hi, Flame. How you doing? Oh, this is... There we go. Oh, was it picking up my mouse? You picking that up for me? Okay, it must be on that page. That's fine. How you doing? How's everyone doing today? I am very low energy. I took like a partial nap.
Doing good. I see you're full Gremlin already.
Yeah, I figured I use this model. I might switch it out to other models midstream. I don't know. Hey, Possum.
Thepos 36 possum dance. Thepos 36 possum dance. Thepos 36 possum dance. Thepos 36 possum dance.
Don't have to read out all those emotes. Okay.
Yes.
I wanted to not read out. Oh wait, if I click that, if I click that, would that have stopped?
I love how with that model I always think Leoran wings and a bunch of throwing knives.
I knew they got throwing knives.
Go bounce.
Nope, never mind. She does still read out. She still reads it out.
Clock click click.
She still reads it out.
Nah, it still did it lol.
Emojis will be. Oh, maybe because it's not it's an emote, not an emoji. That's stupid. Should be the same thing. Like hello. Don't read it out.
Go what?
I did debate doing Dead by Daylight today. But I don't know. I think we'll at least do a bit of just
When you get
reacting
them,
to
we
some
can put
stuff.
Hunter on one of those dartboard things and you can try not to hit him with them.
Can I try and hit you with one? I mean, what? To be fair, I was umming and ahhing about cancelling stream today. I was just so like tired. But I was like, no, I'll stream just so that way I don't need to.
Why do you want to throw knives at me?
I don't know, I feel like it'd be funny. I feel like it would be funny. Wait. Okay. Guys, what's Kerry's full
No, it would
username?
hurt.
What's Kerry's username? What is Kerry's username? I need to know what Kerry's username is. I could put it on the ignore user list. I need to put it on the ignore user list. Oh wait, Chloe shouldn't read anything Kerry says.
This is why I need to wrap you up in a blanket and make you take a nap.
Thank you, Sai. There we go. Kerry's on the ignore list.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
It's Kerry Stormwind.
There we go.
XD.
There we go. Kerry's on the ignore list. So you get for being a little shit. Let's soundpad. Let's soundboard audio to set by compact. What?
SMH.
What?
Mwah.
I think there may be a way I can do soundboard shit through BTS Park and then make it so all the sounds come out of Nyx's mouth. So it's like him doing like gun sounds. That'd be funny. I'm just scrolling through this while we're chatting. I said we are gonna watch stuff. I don't know what we're doing today. Oh baby, please don't hurt me. I wish to perish.
We just chilling.
Honestly, yeah, I'm just vibing. I think what we will do is watch something for now.
Not allowed to perish.
I wanna perish. When you go, make sure I'm on my clip channel. I use my IRL one for whenever I like to watch stuff, so I don't want to bug it down.
Mwah.
No. Fight me.
Or go to bed.
No. Fight me. Okay, what do we have to watch?
Why did it just do a kiss when I don't have that up?
I have no idea.
I mean, if you want me to bite you, I will.
I'll bite you. And I said fight. I want to fight you. In the pit. Let's go.
Hello everyone, my name is Sarah Spooks, and today we'll
This
take a look
is
at
what we're
11
gonna
scary
watch.
videos. But before we begin...
What we'll do is we will... there's a dungeon. Is it a duel? It's a duel. Okay, never mind, it's a duel. Fuck you, bitch! Wow. Guys, look, Flame just did 12 damage to me while I just tried to tickle him.
Fight me then.
Man, we're really bad at this. Man, we are really bad at fighting. Wow, we are so bad at fighting. What the fuck? Wow, guys, Flame hit me.
Lol. Oh lol.
Oh. But there's so much more. Guys, look, Flame. Guys, I think Flame is beating me up, guys. Maybe we're just gonna stand here and let that happen. Really, are you guys just gonna let this happen? I know, right? Wow.
Wow, Flame.
Beating up the streamer. Beating up your girlfriend. Wow,
I
Flame.
can't when she tells me to fight her, then plays victim when I do.
Wow, Flame. Wow. Wow. Wow, guys, look at this. You know, look how low my health bar is. I'm trying to defend myself against him. Because he's trying to murder me. Wow. I can't believe it, guys. Someone call the police. Guys, I think he's gonna kill me. Guys, help. Guys, help me. Help me. Help me, guys.
You don't need help.
I need help. He's gonna murder me. He's gonna murder me. Look at that. Look, he just killed me, guys. He just killed me. You guys just sat back and let that happen.
Good lol.
Wow.
Dub flame. We need to talk about you abusing my daughter.
I timed that backfire for 600
Ooh, I come back
seconds.
to murdering nose.
Yeah. So I timed that backfire because
know
he
all
was
the best
cheering on
ways.
my murder. Wait, I should time my flame as well.
At Psycho Bliss
For
she was doing
murdering
it to
me.
yesterday.
I'm gonna time my flame as well for murdering me. You get 100 seconds. I timed that possum. Only for 10 seconds. And that Sai is gone as well. I have destroyed every ship on his back. 20 seconds. There we go. I've destroyed everything. You're all timed out. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. That was fun. It was fun. I don't know what you guys expected. I'm in Gremlin mode today. I'm taking any little joy I can get, including timing everyone out.
Girl,
Hi,
what's your name?
my name is Polly.
Oh, goddamn. What's your number?
Oh, my number?
Yes.
67.
Stop. 67?
Yeah,
67, 67.
yeah,
67, 67. 67, 67.
yeah,
67, 67. 67, 67. 67.
Aw.
High nose.
A new victim!
You're always a gremlin.
A new victim!
What in the world did I walk in on?
A new victim! Get victimized.
Okay, now I'm even more confused.
I see Tekken's lurking.
When chat is just message deleted. She's power crazy.
I see Tek. Why
Run,
can't I?
Tek, run.
Why can't I? I can kill Hunter. Hunter is lurking apparently. There's 100 seconds to Hunter. There we go. You might be.
Shush.
Wait, why could I time out? There we go. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. I like being able to time people out. Another victim? Look, you may be a new person in the chat, but that doesn't mean you get away with being not timed out.
Get out, you demon.
Time to get timed out.
That was nasty. No way.
I'm gonna time everyone out that comes in for 10 seconds.
You know what? I'll come back later. I love whatever is wrong with you.
What is wrong with me? Everything.
Even yourself?
Wait, can I time myself out? No, you cannot time out the broadcaster. I can't say I didn't try to take myself out. Wait, I wonder. Yep, that works. I can time a stream elements.
Sigh, I may have to discipline your daughter.
I timed our stream elements. Yep,
Not even stream elements is safe omg.
nothing is safe for me. I will time everything out. I like how we're meant to be watching a video. I just put a horror one. Let's
Make
push
sure to
play.
subscribe to my channel for more scary content.
And then the next
Alright,
time
with that said,
someone
let's
comes
begin.
in, I will time them out. They have not been timed out yet. Unless it's Carrie, then Carrie's gonna get timed out for 1,000
The first video
seconds.
we'll be looking at was posted to TikTok by a user known as Globalist Slayer USA.
It's
on
a
February
game of
1st,
will I
2026,
remember in 5
and
minutes
shows
that
a
I'm
strange
timing
moment
people
captured on a
out,
home security
or will
camera
I
late at
forget
night.
and you'll be
The footage
safe?
shows a quiet
Who
backyard covered in
knows?
snow. Right from the start, you can already see a series of footprints scattered across the ground. But then, something even stranger
Direct.
happens.
No one's safe.
As the video
Thank God,
continues,
this is
a new
back.
set of footprints begins to appear, forming one after another, as if something invisible is actively walking through the yard.
Stream elements
What makes it even
Oh,
more
no,
unusual is
but
the
that
spacing.
failed.
These newer prints have a much wider gait, suggesting something significantly larger than a normal
I will
person.
remember this is 3 months,
It's a subtle
baby.
detail, but once you notice it, it completely changes how the clip feels. The upload even used the hashtag Bigfoot, suggesting they
It's
believe
not a
these tracks
Bigfoot,
could
it's
belong
a
to something far
frog.
from ordinary.
A
For those
frog
who
did
believe,
it.
this could point to something unseen physically moving through the environment, leaving behind
Yeah,
tracks without
frog.
ever being visible.
Like, ribbit, ribbit, ribbit,
Another
ribbit, ribbit.
possibility is that whatever is making the footprints simply
Frog.
isn't being picked up properly by the camera,
It's not?
blending
I'm
into
not
the
that
background
small.
due to lighting or recording limitations.
I'm
It
that
could also
small.
be the result of editing,
I'm
with the
I'm
footprints
tall,
added in
I'll
afterward
have
to
you
create the
know.
illusion.
I'm the
It's
tallest
the
person
progression
here.
that stands out the most.
I'm
Not just the footprints themselves, but
7'11",
the fact that new
7'11",
ones appear,
guys.
as if something is actively moving through the yard in real time.
I'm the tallest person here.
Imagine coming home after a
7'11".
long day, pulling into a driveway and noticing something across the street that immediately makes you stop and stare.
A neighbor.
That's exactly what happened to this woman, as shown in a TikTok video posted by
neighbor.
user Little Miss Bella 3.
It's the
clip begins
neighbor.
with her
The neighbors
pulling into
make
a
you
driveway
stare.
and stepping out of her car. As she locks the door, something catches her attention across the street.
I'm
And
looking
she
up
just
at you.
stands
You're
there
always looking
watching.
up at me. You're tiny. I could look. We've already been through this. You're puntable. That's just a person with a flashlight turning into a dog. That's perfectly normal. It's called being a furry. See, they're even barking, and now they're back on 2 legs. Evolution or something. I don't know. IRL, I am taller than you because
On
I
the other
can
side
kick
of the
your
road,
knees
a
in.
person wearing what appears to be a headlamp can be seen moving around on all fours.
They're just a
Their
furry
movements are
having
erratic
fun. Leave
and
them be.
unnatural, almost animal-like, as they crawl and shift
Yeah, they're
positions
just
in a way that's
practicing
difficult to make sense
the
They continue behaving strangely for
hunt
several
skills.
moments, never
I don't know.
acknowledging the person filming.
I don't know what
At
furries
first
do,
glance,
but
the
I
way
bet
this
they,
figure
I
moves
bet at least
feels
one
deeply
probably
unsettling,
does that.
like something pretending to be a human, but
To be
not
fair,
quite
the
getting it
furries
right.
seem like so much
It
fun.
could also just be a person
I also
acting
know some
oddly,
right
possibly
weirdos,
under
but
the
like in
influence, or
general, they
simply
seem so
behaving in a
cute
way
and
that doesn't
funny.
make much sense from the outside. But it's the unpredictability that makes this clip stick. There's no context, or no explanation, just someone moving in a way you don't expect to see.
I'm gonna do you like the cat wrapped in a burrito. You say that, but I'm more
A
deadly
large
than a
number of
cat.
children grow up with
I
imaginary
will bite
friends.
out your
It's a
throat.
normal part of childhood, and most parents don't think much of it. But sometimes, things don't stay so innocent.
They always
This TikTok
say
video was
innocent
posted
if
on
you're
January
innocent, but
27,
if you're not
2026
innocent, then you're
by a
not
man named
innocent.
Nicholas Faria. In it, he approaches his young daughter who appears to be talking to someone who isn't there. At first,
But-
it seems like a harmless moment.
Look, she's
Then
just drunk.
this happens.
She's just drunk.
Decirle
It's
que traiga el coche,
fine.
decirle.
You don't like it? I don't like it
Le
either.
dice que traiga el coche.
Oh my god, they put it's like a drone or something. Someone let New Osama drive it.
No.
The girl begins calling out to her imaginary friend, asking it to push the stroller sitting nearby.
Are you
on the
fighting back
sidewalk.
after being tied
And
down?
just seconds
Yeah.
later, the stroller starts moving. There's no one visible touching it. It simply begins
Guys,
rolling forward on
I
its
think
own,
have
as
you
if
seen
something
New
responded to
Osama
her
as a car?
request. Moments
That's what
like
that
this are
reminds
most
me of.
comforting as a child
I don't
interacting
know
with
about
something
that.
unseen. The idea that imaginary
No,
friends
my
might
brain's
not
went
always
600
be
seconds, so I
imaginary.
just typed it in.
At the same time, there could be a simpler explanation.
Get
The
back.
stroller may have been on a slight incline, causing it to roll naturally, or it could have been nudged just out of frame. It's also possible the
Get
scene
back.
was staged to line up with what the girl was saying. What makes the clip stand out is the timing. She asks, and almost immediately, something happens.
Blackout's your favorite.
I think Blackout would be my
Over on
least
TikTok,
favorite
a woman known as
if I
Cat
kill
Snap
him
posted a
longer.
video explaining a strange and unsettling situation happening near her home.
I mean,
She
I
says
can
she
type you
lives
off
by
a
a river
day site
in
if
an
you
area
want.
with no lights at night,
I could ban
making
you
it
and ruin your
especially dark and
streak.
quiet once the sun goes down. But according to her,
Completely
that
ruin your
silence
streak
has been
site by
broken more than
banning
once.
you.
She then asks viewers to listen closely.
So just listen.
I don't want to listen. I'm not good at listening. I have shitty listening skills. Have you ever thought that maybe don't make me listen, and then I won't, and it'll be fine? I was watching more Black Clover yesterday. Yeah, if I ban everyone, then I don't have to stream, right? So there'll be no one here to stream to.
From somewhere across the river,
Right?
a series of loud,
like how it works,
eerie
right?
singing and chanting sounds can be heard echoing through the darkness. The voices don't sound close, but they're
Oh,
clear
yeah,
enough
do
to
it,
feel
Si.
uncomfortably present.
I
It's
would
the kind of
definitely
noise that
miss.
doesn't
I don't
immediately
even know
make
how
sense.
much.
Rhythmic, almost coordinated, and completely out of
Yeah, I'm
place in
honestly
such an
surprised
isolated
too.
area.
I'm gonna
What
be
makes
honest.
this
I don't
even
even
stranger
know
is
how
that
much
this wasn't a one-time
Americans
occurrence.
pay. Is it like
In the
$5.99
description, she
in
explains
dollars?
that this is the third time in 2 years that she's heard these sounds near her property.
Mwah,
In
mwah.
a video, she responds to someone suggesting it might just be people nearby. She acknowledges that others do
know,
live along the
something
river
like
in
that.
California, but insists
It is
that whoever's
bullshit, 'cause
making the
it's
noise
like
is doing so
$4.99.
late at night,
Well,
and for reasons she
Um,
can't explain.
it's sick.
The whole situation gives the impression of something happening just out of sight, close enough to
I'd
hear,
probably
but
get
far
like
enough to remain
$2,
hidden.
$2.50 or
Of course, there
something
could
from
be a
it.
more ordinary explanation.
But
The voices may
it might
simply
be
be
about
coming from
$2
people
I get
gathered
from
somewhere
your
along
sub
the
by the
riverbank,
time
with sound carrying unusually well over
Twitch
the water
takes
at
their
night.
cut.
But even with
And
that in
then
mind,
the
hearing distant
payment
chanting
into
echo
UK
through a
monies
dark,
and
unlit
other
area
five
like that
things.
is the kind of thing that's hard to
About-
ignore once you've experienced
No,
it.
tell you what the fuck off or I'll ban them. I'll time out your work. Tell them I'll time them out.
A woman named Sarah Serendipity posted a
That
video to her
sounds
TikTok
so
account
pompous.
on March 12,
I'm Sarah
2026, describing a
Serendipity.
moment that left her deeply unsettled. According
That
to
sounds so
Sarah,
pompous.
she had a strong feeling that she was being
Well, they
watched
should
on the internet.
care. No one wants to
Unable
get
shake the
banned in
feeling,
my
she
stream.
decided to pull out her phone and start recording,
Yeah.
just in case. It didn't take long for that feeling to be validated.
Let's ban you, work.
Is that?
I don't like that 43. It's
fuck?
sus. The 43 in the corner. I don't like it. Hey, where's the fuck off? What is there? What are we looking at?
What the fuck is that?
It's a car. You scared of a car? Oh, it's a
It's like
handprint.
a hand.
Yeah.
A freaking face. Like 2 hands and a face. What the fuck is
I
this?
mean, you probably did that. Uh-oh, we got a new victim! We got a
As
new
you can see,
victim!
what appears to
Sorry,
be handprints
Tato!
and
Your
even a
new
face impression suddenly become
victim!
visible on the window. The marks look pressed into the glass
Shit,
as
that
if
didn't work.
something
Why
was
didn't
right
that
there,
work?
watching from the other side.
Oh, I tried
The
to
detail
raid.
is what
That's...
makes it so disturbing. It
Did I
doesn't
just...
just
No,
look
I
random.
did time out.
It resembles something with form, something close. It's easy to interpret this as an unseen presence revealing itself
No
in a
one
physical way,
escapes
leaving
me.
behind traces of where it had been standing.
I'm
At the
timing
same time,
everyone.
there could be a more ordinary
You're
explanation.
all getting a
Residue,
sentence of being
condensation,
timed out.
or oils on the glass can sometimes reveal prints
You're
that were invisible
all
before,
getting timed out.
especially with changes in temperature or lighting. Even so, the timing is what makes this moment stand out.
Yeah,
Feeling
you
like
come
you're
in and
being
say
watched,
something.
and then seeing
I
something
mean, you get
appear that
timed
seems
out.
to
To be
confirm
fair, Hunter
is
didn't
the
come
kind
in
of
and say
experience that
anything.
lingers long after
And
the
he
moment
still got
passes.
timed out. I don't know how long I timed Hunter out for. But he got timed out. I saw his thing looking, so I timed him out.
In March of 2013, a YouTuber known as Dan82ify uploaded a video describing a disturbing experience that had just happened moments earlier. According to Dan, he had just woken up and gone
Everyone's
downstairs,
getting
only to find
vaporized.
that all
Even
of his
stream
kitchen
elements
cabinets
got
were wide open.
vaporized.
He insists
That's
they
why I
were
got the
closed when
worst
he
of
went
it.
to
And
bed
when
the
for
night
Carrie
before,
comes, so then
which
Carrie gets
immediately
the
left him
worst.
feeling uneasy.
There's a,
Concerned, he grabs his camera
there's
and
a
begins
duel. If
recording.
anyone wants to fight
We then
Flame,
follow him into the kitchen as he starts
just
closing
just
each cabinet
careful.
one by one,
Flame
trying to make
kills
sense of what's going
people for
on.
no reason.
Everything
He's so
seems calm for a
mean.
moment.
He
until this
brutally
happens.
murdered me for no reason at all.
I'm really
Oh, it's Sai
scared.
versus Flame. Oh, come on, Sai.
Just wanna shut all these.
Sai, I believe in you. Come on, Sai.
Figured I'd get it on camera so if something happens,
You can do it.
at least it's documented.
Please, Sai. Murder him
Alright.
brutally.
I think I'm just gonna go downstairs and chill out and edit for a little while. Oh shit!
Says the girl who made me kiss Nick's like 5 times yesterday.
Hey, I didn't make you kiss Nyx. You chose to kiss Nyx.
I gotta upload this.
There's
I
a
gotta upload this before
difference.
anything happens. And nobody gets to see this.
There is a difference.
Ow. I think I broke my ankles.
My ankles!
Out of nowhere, a glass suddenly falls and shatters on the
Uh-huh.
floor, causing Dan to jump in shock. And just seconds later, another one falls, breaking apart just the same. The reaction is immediate. Panicked, Dan turns and runs, desperate to get
Well,
away
that
from
ain't
whatever might be
good.
causing it. In his rush, he ends up falling down the stairs, later claiming it twisted his ankle trying to escape. The sequence
has
of
he
events feels
decided,
sudden and
tried
chaotic,
not falling
like something
down the
escalated
stairs?
without warning. To some, this looks like classic poltergeist activity, with objects being moved or thrown by an unseen force. It's also possible the entire scenario was staged for the video. What makes this clip linger is how quickly things spiral. It starts with something small and
It starts
unsettling,
with something
and within seconds,
small.
it turns into something much harder to ignore.
It turns into something harder to ignore.
Over on the interdimensional
But yeah, I
NHI
started
subreddit,
watching
a user known as FVMK3 shared a video filmed
Black
in Cambridge, UK, back in 2014. In the
Thank
clip,
you,
someone
Sai.
is simply recording
But
the
I was
night sky
watching back
above the city.
Black Clover,
Nothing
and
unusual
I
at
thought it was
first,
just gonna be
but
like,
after a few seconds, something appears that quickly changes the
I
tone
thought it
of
was
the
gonna be
footage.
like a 13 episode season, maybe like 2 or 3 seasons, maybe a 24 episode season. Tell me why season 1 part 1 is 50 something episodes.
What is it?
And there's like there's hundreds of episodes, and I'm gonna just die trying to watch them. I will watch
Three
it
bright orbs
because
can be
it's
seen moving together
entertaining,
in a
but
tight
like,
formation.
oh my god,
They
it's so
glide
long.
smoothly across the sky before
I did
suddenly
not realize
accelerating
how
at a
long
speed
it
that's
was.
difficult to track. And then, just like that, they vanish.
They
The
vanished because I
coordination
ate
between
them.
the three objects is what stands out. They don't drift randomly, they move together.
I'm not
almost as if
disputing
they're
that it's
connected or
awesome. I
following the same
just
path
did not
with
realize
precision.
how long it was going to be.
Moments like this often get
I'm
linked
like,
to
it
reports
is
of orb-shaped
bloody long.
UAP, especially when multiple objects are seen moving in formation. At the same time, it's hard to say exactly what's being captured here. Without more
it's
context,
me. I'm
it
being
could be something more
captured.
conventional that simply appears unusual from a distance. Interestingly, the footage was even featured in a Netflix documentary involving George Knapp called Investigation Alien, which is only added to the discussion around it. Clips like this tend to stick with people,
Yeah,
not just because
I
of what's
just did
seen,
not expect it
but
to be
because of
so
how clean
long.
and coordinated it all looks before it's suddenly gone.
We start with stars in our eyes. We stop believing that we belong. And every sun
Millions of
does
children around the world
sunrise,
love Peppa
and
Pig.
no one tells you
It's a
what
harmless,
you
cheerful
went
character,
wrong.
the kind of thing you'd never expect to be
Dun,
involved in
dun,
anything
dun,
unsettling.
dun, dun,
But after
dun,
this
dun,
moment,
dun,
that
dun.
might change. This video posted to
Peppa
TikTok by
Pig!
iconic
Oh
Hannah
my
shows
god,
a
it's
child's Peppa
bacon!
Pig plush lying
I
on
watched
its
a
side
video
on
on
a bed.
TikTok
At
earlier,
first,
and someone said they need to make car seats for sedated pigs, because they were carrying their pig out of a vet, and like they chunked, and like they put it in the back of the car, and it just rolled off the seat onto the floor of the car. It was so funny.
there's absolutely nothing unusual about it.
Just sedated.
Just a normal toy sitting still
A
until you
drugged
look a
up
little
piggy.
closer.
Why are we looking into Peppa Pig's eyes? Also, why is she face down, booty up? Why are you filming her like that?
If you focus on the face, you can see it. The eyes move. It's subtle, but noticeable enough to feel completely wrong.
Yeah,
The
that's
toy
fake.
itself doesn't shift, just the eyes, as
That
if
is
something
so
inside
fake.
briefly adjusted them.
Nah,
Naturally,
it's
this
fake.
raises a lot of questions. The
The
uploader
there's
later
a
cut
camera
open the
inside.
plush to check if there was anything inside,
They literally
explain,
decapitated
but
her.
found nothing.
Peppa,
Just
no!
stuffing, like any other toy.
Peppa,
To
no!
some, this feels like something unnatural briefly revealing itself
I guess
to
it
an
makes
everyday
sense that they
object.
did that in case
A
there's
more
a
grounded
camera
explanation
inside.
is that the movement was added in editing. Small, isolated changes like this can be created convincingly with simple video
Yeah.
effects.
I think it was fake.
What makes it unsettling is how minimal it is. No
What makes
dramatic
it
movement,
unsettling?
just a slight shift in the eyes.
Me.
Enough to make you pause and look twice.
Peppa makes good bacon.
A TikTok
I
user
never
known as
liked bacon.
Morcio posted a video in February of 2026 showing what starts off as a normal day at the playground
That's
with
a
a young
swing.
child.
Pretty
At
normal,
first,
yeah.
it feels like a wholesome
Why?
moment.
Why do they
Just the
always play
parents
at
spending
night?
time with their kid. But
Every
it
time
quickly
I see
becomes
this
clear
shit, they're
that
always
something isn't quite
at
right.
a park at
From
night.
the beginning, the uploader
Why?
seems uneasy, as if he's already noticed something
Why?
off in the area.
Yeah,
which is
probably
likely why he
creepy
started
weirdos
recording
who
in the
like
first
doing
place.
drugs in the park.
And then, around the 1 minute mark, things start to get strange.
No, mi amor.
No, tell you what, the band.
Look, I go love you, baby, and if you're mean to me,
Tell you what, the band.
¿Qué?
Band.
No sé, no.
It's a pole.
Irga, Irga.
Oh,
Irga,
the little
ese mío,
face sticking out?
ese mío. Yo sí miré que ese
Yeah,
mío.
that's just a creepy stalker. It's a friendly
Yeah,
stalker,
it's a-
guys. Go say
this-
hi. Go say hi. It's actually a banana in pajamas.
In the background, near a tree, what looks like a shadowy figure can briefly be seen standing still. It's faint, but noticeable enough to stand out once you spot it. Then,
I was just
not
the
long
person who
after,
wanted to
something
play in the
even more
park.
unsettling appears. A head seems to peek out from the
I
side
wonder
of the
if
tree,
anyone's like
just
seen
enough to be
me
seen,
come out of
before
nowhere and
quickly
then
pulling
think I'm a
back,
ghost
almost
or
as if it's
something.
watching them.
That'll be funny.
The
I
timing
wanna
and
be a
placement make it
ghost.
feel deliberate. In a follow-up
Yeah.
video, the uploader goes back to the same location and shows the tree up close. And that's where things get even more confusing.
It's tiny.
The tree is far too thin for a person to realistically hide
Are you
behind,
sure it's the right
especially
tree?
in the way the figure appeared in
Where's
the
the
original
pole?
clip. It
Where's
gives
the
the
pole?
impression that whatever was peeking
Turn
out
the camera
shouldn't
around. I
have been
want to
able
see
to
where the
stay
pole
concealed
was.
there at all.
Bitch.
To some, this feels like something observing from a distance,
I felt it was a
appearing
different
just
tree,
long
'cause
enough
where's
to
the
be
pole?
noticed before disappearing again.
Yeah.
The videos could also
Not
be
only do they
staged,
film.
possibly using clever positioning or editing to create the illusion of something hiding behind the tree.
Yeah.
But when you see something peek
Yeah.
out and
No,
then
it's
realize there's
sus.
nowhere for it to hide,
Fake.
it leaves behind
Where's
a very
the
specific
pole?
kind of unease.
Show us the pole. Get on the pole. Get on the pole, bitch.
Before we get started with this
Bum,
next video,
bum,
some of you might
bada,
recognize
bada,
it.
bum,
It was
bum,
actually featured in one
bada,
of my older videos many
bum,
years ago,
bum,
but since it's been so
bada,
long,
bum,
I wanted to take another look at it for those who are new to the channel, or for those who may
But
never
what
have
if
seen it
no
before.
one's new to the channel?
The clip was originally posted to YouTube by a channel
Have you
known
ever
as
considered that?
Kilulu on
What if no
December
one's
4th,
new?
2012.
What if they just
And
don't
it
want
shows
to
a
be
group
here?
of friends exploring a
Have you considered
long,
that?
dimly
Your
lit
pole?
tunnel
Fuck
late
you,
at night.
sir.
From the
Fuck
start,
you.
the atmosphere feels tense.
But
One
what
of the guys
if
shines a
we're all
flashlight down the
poles
tunnel,
deep on the
trying to see if
inside?
anything is lurking in the distance.
Have you thought about that
Eventually,
side?
they decide
What
to
if
move forward,
what if we're all
slowly
just a
making their way
pole?
deeper inside. Step by step, they continue through the
Can't
darkness,
stop that.
growing more cautious as they
We're all
go.
just poles.
And then, this happens.
But the pole! Come on, go to the pole.
I made of calcium poles.
I'm a calcium jigsaw. Humans are just calcium fleshy liquid jigsaws. If you take them apart, you can put them back together, okay?
Out of nowhere, a strange figure suddenly charges toward them at full speed. The reaction is instant. The group turns and runs,
Of course it was
clearly
instant. They
terrified
knew
by
it was
whatever
there.
just came rushing out of the darkness.
Bitch.
The creature itself is
You
hard to
know
make
I'm
out clearly.
sexy. Ugh.
Its shape
Don't
looks
come, just
unusual,
text me.
almost distorted, but the pole lighting makes it difficult to fully understand what we're
The
seeing.
pole lighting.
To some people, this feels like a genuine unknown entity, something hiding deep
It's a
within
crab
the tunnel,
man.
only revealing itself when the group got too close. Another explanation is that it could simply be a person, possibly positioned ahead of time, who ran toward them to create
Yeah.
a scare. What makes this clip memorable is how quickly everything shifts. 1 second it's quiet exploration, and the next, pure panic.
No, sir, no.
On June 17th, 2021, a woman named Chriselle Luna uploaded a video to her YouTube channel showing herself exploring an old,
There you
allegedly
go, you're in
haunted prison.
timeout.
For the first
Correct.
several minutes, she moves through different hallways and rooms, investigating the building. Nothing particularly unusual happens at first, just the usual tension that comes with being alone in a place like that. But then, in one specific room, everything changes.
She had to
Yo
take
quiero
a dump.
preguntar, y me estoy atreviendo a hacerlo estando sola en este lugar. ¡Ay! Dios mío, yo vi algo que corrió.
All
En
even
este
use
lugar.
soft mushy cores in a calcium hard
este
shell with
lugar.
bioorganic weapons.
Yes.
If you look closely at the window,
Human
a dark
jigsaws.
figure suddenly flies past at incredible speed. It happens so quickly that it's easy to miss, but Chriselle notices it immediately, and her reaction says
I'm gonna end
everything.
up taking with that.
Before she even has time to process what she just saw, something even more unsettling happens.
She got
Hayan visto, yo les voy. ¡Ay! Ahí está corriendo algo.
Lego in her
Oye.
foot.
No hayan visto, yo les voy. ¡Ay! Ahí está corriendo algo. Voy a mostrárselos. Se los voy a mostrar. Ya cuando haga la edición de este video para ponerle un círculo y puedan apreciar lo que yo vi en mi cámara.
I know I should be reading the subtitles, but
No sé qué era, no sé si era la niña, no sé si era otra cosa, pero
Are
estoy
you a
segura que no
guy?
era una persona porque no hay nadie aquí.
The figure comes back. This time it moves in the opposite direction, almost as if it's running across the same area again, deliberately making itself visible.
okay, but what
The timing
if?
is what makes this moment stand out. It's not just a one-off glimpse. It happens twice in a way that feels almost intentional.
Probably
To
because it
some,
was.
this looks like a shadowy entity lingering inside the prison, briefly revealing itself before disappearing again.
7
amazingly-
scary videos that'll make you question everything? Hell yeah! I want to question fucking everything.
Hello everyone, my name is
Hi.
Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 11 scary videos.
Are they
But
really
before we
scary
begin,
though?
Make sure to subscribe to my channel for more
Or are
scary
they just
content.
like
Alright, with
really
that said,
shit?
let's begin.
Okay.
This first video we'll be looking at comes to us from a TikTok account known as Native Queen 97.
I don't
and
trust
shows
it.
a piece of Ring doorbell footage captured in the middle of the night. In the clip, the homeowner steps outside, seemingly to check on something, either near
Why?
the garbage cans or possibly his car.
He's checking a
Everything
dead
appears
body that
normal
he
at
hid in the
first,
garbage can.
But something unsettling is happening right behind him. Watch this.
There are 2 people fucking. There's a person. And they're like very faded. Look, they just don't want to be noticed, okay?
Right here, if you pay close attention,
They
a
don't want to
strange
be
figure can be seen moving along the
inconvenient and
sidewalk.
take up too
The
much
shape appears
camera
pale and
pixels.
somewhat transparent.
You should
almost
be
blending into the
happy
darkness as it
that they
moves.
were being
Then,
courteous
just
of
as
you.
suddenly as it appeared, it seems to vanish. To some viewers,
Look,
the way the
they
figure
don't
fades
wanna
out
be on
makes it look
camera,
less like
okay?
a solid
As
person
simple as
and more like
that.
something not entirely
They
there,
don't want to be on camera.
almost like a
Accept
ghost
that.
passing through the scene unnoticed. It's also possible that what
I
we're
love
seeing is simply
the
another
meme
person,
going around
with
where
the Ring
people
camera's night
filming,
processing,
and then
making them
there'll
appear
be
washed
someone
out or
running from
partially
like a
transparent.
far distance
Motion
about
blur and compression can sometimes give
to
the
stop
illusion
filming
that
them,
someone is
even though
disappearing
you
when
couldn't
they're
even
actually
see them at
just
the
moving
start
out
because of how
frame.
far away they were.
Either way,
It's just a
noticing
funny
something
meme.
like that
I
moving
guess it's
behind
taken
you,
a
only
mic
to
out of like a
seemingly
different
vanish
video, but like,
seconds
it's
later
so funny.
is
to
enough
see
to
it.
make anyone uneasy.
So you're like, where
It's
are they
the
coming
kind of
from? Because you can
footage
hear
that
them
makes you
yelling,
wonder
but you
what
can't
might
see
be
them.
happening just outside your view.
Just outside your view. What about your view? Ever think of that?
A man named Jose Miguel Stark posted a video to his TikTok account in May of 2022,
Stark.
showing himself walking through an old hospital somewhere in San Jose
I
at
trust
around
hospitals.
6:30 in the morning.
I don't trust
As he
6:30
moves
in
through
the
the building,
morning.
the camera slowly pans across hallways and rooms that look somewhat worn down, but
Oh
not
yeah,
entirely
if it's
abandoned.
been there,
It's
then
quiet
yeah, it's
though,
worn down.
almost too quiet.
Well then
At
scream.
one point, before anything visibly happens, faint and unusual
That's the
voices
best
can
way
be heard
to
echoing
make
through the
noise,
space,
just scream.
adding an extra layer of unease. And then this happens.
What are we looking at? Random banging
Super nice.
noise. Nice.
Right here, a door suddenly swings
now,
shut on its
Oh
own.
my god,
There's
I
no
never
one
back
visible
down.
nearby, and no clear reason for it to move like that.
Oh,
At the
this
same
is an empty
time,
move.
a faint white shape appears on the door's window, something that briefly
That's a light
resembles a
switch.
ghostly figure. It's easy to see why some would interpret this as paranormal activity, an unseen presence making noise and interacting with the environment.
I think
At the
it's
same
just a
time,
friend.
the white figure is likely just a reflection on the glass,
That's the
possibly
word
from
I
the
was looking
surroundings
for.
or even the
Reflection.
camera itself.
Not light
As for the
switch.
door, it could have been slightly open and pulled shut by air pressure or passing draft within the building. Even so, hearing unexplained voices followed by a door closing on its own in a quiet hospital
Maybe there was
is not to
someone
make
down
anyone
there. You ever
uneasy,
thought about that?
because sometimes it's the
I mean,
buildup
homeless people
that makes
do
the
move
moment
in and
feel
live
far
in these
more unsettling than it
places.
should.
But you know, why not?
A TikTok
Why
account known
will
as
they?
The Hall Family 2018 posted a video in June of 2023 showing a moment captured by their home security camera late one night. At first,
Late at
everything looks
night,
completely
I
normal.
toss and I
The camera is
turn and
pointed
I
toward the
dream
backyard,
of what
showing
I
a quiet garden
need.
with nothing unusual
I
happening.
need a hero.
But that calm doesn't last for long.
Holding up for a hero till the morning night. Okay, that's fake. That's a devour ghost right there. Someone just took a devour ghost and put it on camera. That's a devour ghost right there.
Right here, a strange, ghostly shape can be seen hovering above the garden. The figure appears light in color and almost mist-like as it lingers for a moment, before suddenly vanishing without a trace. To some, this looks like a spirit briefly revealing itself, something drifting through the yard before disappearing just as quickly as it arrived.
It looks like the devour
It's
ghost
also
that tried
possible
to
that the
steal the
figure is
bus.
something more ordinary, like mist or dust. But the
I
timing of
realized
the
where
event
we
shown
went
here
wrong
is
with
what makes
Devour.
this footage so mysterious.
I'm just saying it
Either
is.
way, seeing something silently hover over your garden in the middle of the night is enough to make
Look,
you start
It
second
is
guessing.
though.
Because
It
when
is.
something
I
appears,
realized
and
where
then vanishes
me,
without a trace,
Possum,
it leaves
and
behind more
Sweetback
questions
went wrong
than
with
answers.
Devour. We needed a fourth. We needed a fourth. Just as a sacrifice.
On August 14th, 2025, a YouTuber by the name of Space Rue uploaded a video showing himself outside
trip
in
the
an
force so the
undisclosed
rest of you can get
location
away.
somewhere in Russia.
That kind of shit.
In the video, the man scans the sky, clearly focused on something that isn't immediately visible to the viewer. For the first part of the clip, it's unclear what exactly he's trying to capture, until
He's
suddenly
trying to
it
capture
reveals
me
itself.
I'm fabulous bitch. I'm surprised I haven't been banned off Twitch yet. One of these days. One of these days I will
Вот это тут.
get back to Twitch.
Полная хуйня, не работает он, да?
I'm gonna do something dramatic.
Вот.
Get
Еще
banned.
пока остались сувенирчики, кому надо. Пишите
Funny.
на почту.
Bum bum ba 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 da ba da da ba da 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 ba da ba ba da ba ba bum. Oh shoot! Hey bud, how you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. No, fuck off. Hi, I'm no Sazra. We're just currently watching some like ghost
A
stuff.
strange, spherical object appears, but
Hi,
only when
Somi.
viewed through
How
what
you
seems to be a
doing?
special lens or glass.
Oh no, we're watching.
As he tracks
pause
it, the object
Actually. We're just watching some like spooky stuff. A little scary. Ooh. Yeah, did just chat as well? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Thank you for sharing them outside. Yeah, we're just chilling, watching some stuff. Slightly timing some people out for no reason at all, other than I feel the urge to time people out. Yeah, we're just chilling, having a bit of fun, and chatting while we watch.
suddenly flies off at high speed,
Yeah.
almost as if it was never there to begin with.
I
Then
don't
later in the
like.
video, it
I
happens
believe
again.
in ghosts, but half of this shit not real. What are we watching now? Oh, the same video. How could you be a bird? Like a really fast
The same speed
bird.
can be seen moving rapidly across the sky.
Have you ever
far
thought
faster
about
than
that?
anything you'd expect from a conventional object.
That's a bird.
The fact that it's only visible
took
through the
speed.
lens is what makes this especially
It's
strange.
Sonic if he was
It
reborn
gives
as
the
a
impression
bird.
that whatever this is isn't meant to be seen with the
Flapping his
naked
wings
eye.
super fast.
What makes this even more interesting is that sightings of metallic-looking spheres or orb-shaped objects have become increasingly common in recent years.
Okay, I will say. Yeah, it's Superman. I will say, it kind of reminds me of Doctor Who because there was that episode where people became like
Gremlin
spears.
time.
Yeah, Gremlin. Hi, Perry. My nan, a year or two before she passed, she saw like a weird sphere light outside of her house and it zipped off. My mom was telling me about it. No idea what it was. But there was also that siren, and like other countries have had similar things to it. But yeah, my nan saw it, and I'm like, huh, interesting.
Reports from both civilians
Spooky.
and even military
To be fair,
personnel
I've had some
describe
spooky shit
similar
happen.
objects, often smooth, reflective
I've
spheres
had
with no
some spooky shit happen. I've had like sleep paralysis, and every time it's the same like type of people, mainly a woman and a minor, not like a child, but like you know, coal miner type shit. They're gonna dig a hole or something. And yeah, I've had sleep paralysis with them. They were not fun.
XD.
I've had dreams where things have come through my wall, and it's caused me to throw myself out of bed a couple of times. So yeah, I've done that a few times as well. That's not much when sleep paralysis, but that was just weird because it's only since I moved my bed against that wall that I've had like the bad enough dreams that I throw myself out of bed. So yeah. It's interesting. Also, my brother apparently heard me in my room when I was away at uni. Because I lived in like a little house share when I was at uni rather than at home. And he apparently heard me home. So yeah, interesting stuff.
visible propulsion, appearing all over the world. In
Indeed.
fact, orb-shaped UAP are now considered one of the most frequently reported
I don't
types of
trust
sightings, with thousands
bet
of
they're just
cases logged in
drones.
just the past few years.
They're just drones.
Some
I feel
official
like.
discussions have even acknowledged that these kinds of objects are being observed globally, yet still remain unexplained.
Well, I can explain
That
them.
context makes footage
They're
like this
drones.
feel a little harder to
Not
ignore.
as a ghost. I
To
wish.
some, this looks like a
I
genuine
wish. No, it's probably
UAP,
like a mimic
something
ghost.
operating beyond normal
It's
visibility,
mimicking me.
only revealed
That's
through
the only thing I
certain
could think
equipment.
of.
At the same time, it's possible that there's a more mundane explanation. Either way,
Drones.
watching something appear only through a specific lens, and then move at that kind of speed across the sky, is enough to leave you questioning what you just
The
witnessed.
funny thing is almost all sightings are in the US.
Yeah, weirdly enough, Perry. Well, I'm gonna say that's incorrect. There are quite a lot of sightings in the UK. For instance, we have a lot of like ladies in grey, ladies in white, ladies in black, lady in blue. I mean, to be fair, America is quite large. And also America has a lot more of a weird history than us. But, it's like, there's a place called St. Fagans. And one of the cottages, because St. Fagans is a very interesting, there's
Those are just aunties wandering at night.
Victorian ones, yes. So St. Fagans it's a beautiful place. I love it, and I'm totally planning on taking Flame with me to go there again. It's a museum, essentially. It's a giant museum where they take houses from different time periods, take them apart brick by brick, label in the brick, and then reassemble them location that of the acting Fagans. So they have things from like Celtic huts to like little Victorian cottages. They have a castle there, everything. It's great. And it's huge. So of course if you're taking everything from one location that may potentially be haunted, the ghost may be attached to it and will just go with it. And so they think that's what happened, and there's a lady in grey that haunts St. Fagans, especially around like the cottages. As far as I'm aware, it's the cottages. But no, there are plenty of like ghost stories. Mangum Castle. That one has actually appeared on TV a couple of times. I don't know if you guys know Nick Groff, who used to be on Ghost Adventures, but then he left it. He started up a different show, and he went there with this other woman, and they saw like red eyes in the forest and everything. Like,
I'm your bum.
see, it is really interesting. Like, I love all the ghosty stuff. There have been ghost sightings in my town. Don't want to dox myself, but like I've done ghost walks around there. So like, yeah, I've heard a lot of ghost-based stories. Like even in my school, because my school is like an old school. I'm talking. It was like a grammar school and then something else before that. It's been a couple of different schools. And yeah. It's when you walk down the hallway and everything, there's like an eerie you're being watched but no one's there feeling. It was weird. But yeah, I fully do believe in ghosts. I just don't think they're as dramatic
posted a video
as
of the true
the Americans make it
subreddit
out.
not too long ago that's been causing quite a stir.
Yeah, old school.
And it's not hard to see why. The footage
I
appears to have been
see
filmed years
when that
ago
school
on
was
an old
built.
camcorder. In it, the person recording's walking through a forest in broad daylight, casually looking around, until they come across something deeply unsettling.
I'm googling it now. Okay, no, that's not. Oh wait, it's upper school.
As
not
the
lower.
cameraman zooms in, a tall, extremely lanky figure can be seen in the distance. It
I got
slowly moves
confused then.
closer, its posture appearing unnatural, almost off in a way that's hard to describe. The longer it stays in frame, the more uncomfortable it becomes. It doesn't move like you'd expect, and there's something about its presence that feels wrong.
Okay, so the earliest I could find
For those
was like
familiar with
early
cryptid lore,
1900s.
This immediately brings to mind
for
the
that
Wendigo,
school.
a creature
I have a
often described
feeling
as
it
tall,
was
thin, and
that
associated
earlier.
with forests and isolation.
Ooh,
At the same time,
Wolfman.
some believe there's a more grounded
I
explanation.
need to like zoom it out.
The figure could simply be a person,
Sorry.
possibly someone behaving erratically, whose appearance and movements
There we go.
seem far more disturbing due to the distance, camera quality, and setting.
Yeah, probably.
Either way, whether you're looking at something rooted in
It's
folklore
Aaron Yeager.
or just a human acting unpredictably in the middle of the woods,
He
it's an
lost his
encounter that would
ability
be
to become a
terrifying in
titan,
either
and
case,
so now he's
because
like,
when
oh, I'm a
something
naked
starts moving
titan.
toward you out there,
He's tiny.
you don't really get the luxury of knowing what it is.
What if the humans in Attack on Titan are tiny and the giant titans are actually normal
I
sized
think it's safe to say most people
you ever
would
thought
assume
about
that
that?
retail stores are some of the safest places you can be when
Nah,
it
to
comes
be fair,
avoiding
retail
anything
stores are
paranormal.
creepy as fuck.
However, this video posted to TikTok by user
That might just be
Artec18
because I worked
seems
in
to
retail
suggest otherwise.
a lot of my life.
In the
and I
footage,
hate
we
them.
follow the uploader as he walks through the store, moving down different aisles while filming. He already seems a bit on edge.
Why is
At
there a loose
first,
toilet
it's not
though?
entirely clear why. That is, until this happens.
Why the cars just stopped everywhere? Someone built a toilet paper fall. Oh. No.
Did you catch it?
No. Yeah,
Right
it moved.
here, if you look
It
closely,
moved
what
a
appears to be
tiny
a creepy
bit.
face can be seen
Let me see
peeking
if
out from behind the
Gladys
toilet
walking.
paper
Oh, I did
rolls,
see the creepy
just
face.
barely visible, as if it's watching him from the shelf.
What if it's not a creepy
And that's
face?
not all. A
What if
shopping
one
cart
d- oh my
nearby
God,
also
that'd be
appears to
funny
move on its
if
own,
these put, like, a
slowly shifting
mannequin
without
under
anyone
there.
touching it. The uploader then continues exploring the store,
Oh
and
no.
things only get
Oh
stranger.
no.
Ya no sé si reírme de nervios, reírme por no llorar, ya no sé ni qué hacer. Tú como vamos, sácate la vida.
I'm sorry, but like, it could just be
Out of
someone
nowhere,
behind
a
the
ball
owl
suddenly
rolling
begins
the
rolling
ball.
across the floor by itself, moving with no visible cause.
I mean, someone could have
Moments
a
like this are
stick
often linked to
and poke
poltergeist
it.
activity.
You can't really see.
Small, deliberate movements
know?
meant to grab attention. At the same time, there's the chance that this was staged. The face could have been someone hiding behind the shelves,
There are too
while
many
the cart and
like
ball may
stuff
have
like
been
this.
moved
I'm
intentionally
less
from out of
likely
frame.
to believe.
But once you start noticing everything happening back to back, it becomes harder to brush it off as coincidence.
It also becomes harder to believe. Don't get me wrong, there are some videos that really creep me out.
That the original videographer
But like these
was
ones,
simply exploring an abandoned
nah.
vigil, just wandering around out of curiosity, without expecting to encounter anything unusual.
Like, it's stupid that they let
were dead
buildings
wrong.
get like that.
Bathroom again, there. That's pretty cool, that is.
Wait, are you Welsh?
Almost immediate vigil claims that the original videographer was simply exploring. The person who uploaded this video to YouTube claims that the original videographer was simply exploring an abandoned vigil, just wandering around out of curiosity, without expecting. A figure can be seen standing in a doorway. It's
Oh, they
faint,
sound
but clear enough to
like
make out what looks like a
UK.
human shape,
I'm so Welsh.
just standing there, watching. The figure, which many describe as a ghostly girl, seems to linger in the
It's me.
background, as if quietly observing everything from a distance.
That was me, actually.
To some, this looks like a
This
classic
is my
apparition,
house.
a spirit tied
I'm
to the
actually in
location,
a room
revealing
just
itself
down
only briefly
corner-
before fading
corridor.
back into the darkness. Of
All that
course,
stuff on the
there's
ground.
also the chance this
Um,
was staged.
There's
The
a
figure
plant.
could simply be a person positioned in the doorway, using
Yes.
lighting and distance to appear more ghost-like on camera. Either way, spotting something standing silently in a doorway in a place like that, even for a second, is enough
Yeah,
to completely change
I
the
don't
atmosphere.
believe this. It
And
is
once you've seen
someone
it,
there.
every shadow in the building starts to feel a little less empty. And that was 11 scary.
Do you have any actually scary one? It'll ruin your sleep. It better ruin my sleep. Wait, why you? I want my sleep ruined. That way, if my sleep's ruined, I get to stay up and watch Black Clover.
Beth and her family live in the city of Liverpool, UK, and
Why are we
recently
talking?
they've been
Like
at the
we're
centre of
going into the
something
jungle.
out of a nightmare.
A nightmare.
It all began when Beth noticed her 3-year-old daughter Poppy waving
Poppy.
to someone at the top of their dark staircase. There shouldn't
Why
have been
did you-
anyone up there at the time, so Beth asks her daughter who she was talking to. Little did she know, this would be the start of a creepy chain of events
Don't
that
film
left
your
her
kids.
convinced her home was haunted by a ghost.
Can you tell Mummy who you were waving to?
No,
Why?
because I don't know who it is.
Okay, well, what did they look like?
It's not blurring very well, honestly. They need to
It was a
just do
girl.
like a
And
giant
what
like,
did they look like?
red spot or something. Not.
It looks like me.
It looked like you.
No,
Is she mean?
yeah.
Why'd you wave if they're mean?
And blow her a kiss. Does she wave back and blow kisses back?
No.
What does she do when you blow kiss?
The main rule of such videos, the person with the camera will survive no matter
She just bites
That's
me.
You know what? That's a good point. Maybe I will start just carrying a camera around with me, so I will survive.
Poppy explains that she doesn't know who it is when Beth asks what the person looks like. Poppy said it's a girl who looks like her. Beth asked if the girl was her
like
friend, but Poppy's response is chilling. She
Guys,
says
the
girl is mean. Then someone off camera asks, what happens when you wave to her? Poppy answers, she bites me. A few days later, Beth is sitting on the same staircase,
that's a bad
recording another
response.
video
Someone says
about the
hi,
strange things
you gotta
happening
bite
in
them,
her
right?
house.
I thought that's
Then
how
something
things work.
unexpected happens.
This was a cut on my nose from a few days ago that had healed, and it suddenly opened up and started bleeding the second that I started doing this video. You think I'd set this up? This is exactly like the nosebleed on live situation.
A small cut on Beth's nose, which has healed days earlier, suddenly reopens and starts leaking. What's most unsettling is the leaking starts the exact moment she begins talking about the activity on the stairs.
Sorry guys, I pretty much managed to make it stop. It was basically a little cut from a few days ago.
Why are you just chatting on your
stairs?
stairs? I just don't get that.
Suddenly as I sit on the stairs
and that wallpaper, I'm sorry, but that wallpaper is too
it opens up and just starts pouring.
You in a circus?
Not long after, Beth begins looking into the history of the house, trying to find out if anyone has passed away there. After posting on social media,
there's probably
the
been
video's
a lot
got
of
a lot of
people
attention,
away.
and a paranormal investigation
Another
team
person who lived in my house
to
passed
visit
away.
the house.
He didn't die in the house though. He died in like hospital, but you know.
Is this yours? Play with me.
Here we go. Yeah, we're picking up energy. If you go to
picking
the
up
front of
energy.
Slimer,
Ceremony. Close.
you're close. This will happen.
Early in the investigation, one of the paranormal
Go to
team
the
members
charge shop and
places
get
a
some clothes.
motion-sensitive toy on the floor. If something invisible moves near it, the toy should react. As soon as he sets it down, their spirit box activates. A voice comes through, asking,
Is this yours? Play with me.
The investigators then decide to take photos of the staircase,
they
where
mean?
Poppy
It just
claims to
wants
see
to
the
play.
girl. That's when they hear a loud bang from upstairs. One of them
That
goes
was
to
me,
check
I
and
fell. My
discovers
bad.
something strange.
Right, I'm going to take one. Stand at the top of the stairs. We'll take your photograph.
You didn't even give her a second to like get in line. You're like stand at the top of the stairs.
Right. Whoa.
Is that Ghostbuster car?
What's happened? Slimer's moved.
The toy has moved, even though no one touched it. The team continues,
Yeah,
this time
they
attempting
probably
direct
touched it.
communication through the spirit box. A voice breaks through, saying, "The young one saw me." Later, they capture something on camera in the upstairs bathroom.
The young
what
one
looks
is
like
the
a
kid, 'cause
full-sized
kids are
figure
apparently more
standing
susceptible.
in the doorway.
Why
To
are
like
you
creepy shit.
Something poppy was that?
No, I know exactly what that just said. You know,
I want
Stop
waffle
it, stop
fries.
it. Guys, send that screen recording to us right now to Adam. Adam Oakley.
I want waffle fries. That's what it said, guys.
Poppy said.
I think it said, "The young one saw me." That's what I think.
No,
that
I'm
just
pretty
said.
sure it said I want waffle fries.
Can we see you again? In the bathroom? Oh, thank you.
Oh my god,
Since
there's
the investigation, Beth had her home cleansed and blessed to hopefully get rid of the
fingers are
ghost.
terrifying,
Now,
guys.
Beth says things have changed. She believes whatever was tormenting her family has finally moved on. And if you thought that was spooky, just wait until you see this next one.
Okay, show it then. You want, coward.
Louis, from Brazil, claims he caught a ghost on camera. Back in 2000,
I am Louis
and his family moved
from
into a new
Brazil.
house. But almost immediately, they started experiencing what they believe is paranormal activity. They kept hearing strange sounds at night.
It
and
was
would
just
often
a
see
pissed off
objects
neighbor who
moving on
wanted
their
to buy the
own.
house
9
out of
months
extra
after moving
land.
in, Louis' son decided to take a photo using Louis' phone. It should have been a simple picture of his younger sister, who was just a baby at the time. But what appeared in that photo turned into something much darker.
Mistério, fenômeno, o que teria
Santa
acontecido?
Claus.
Em Marília, uma família tirou uma foto com o celular e a imagem que ficou registrada pelo aparelho
I
até
understand
agora
all
gera
of this.
discussão.
Seu Luiz agora passa a maior parte do tempo sozinho em casa. A mulher e os filhos não querem mais ficar ali. Eles estão assustados desde que Lucas, de 8 anos, tirou 2 fotos da irmã mais nova utilizando um celular. Uma figura que parece ser de uma mulher negra pode ser vista nas imagens. O problema é que seu Luiz conta que não havia mais ninguém em casa naquele momento.
Nesse cômodo aqui foi tirada a foto e saiu essa pessoa do lado sem ter ninguém, né? Só tava só os 3, tá?
It was just 3 of them. Lucas, Mariana, and my wife holding her.
Isso aí, essa criança,
next
né? Essa foto dessa pessoa do lado da minha esposa, né? Então ficou meio assustada a gente, né?
A família mora na casa de 2 cômodos há 9 meses. Ele lembra que desde o começo convive com coisas esquisitas.
Eu não acreditava muito nessas coisas, né? Assim, de ver vulto, e depois que a criança dessa forma, e depois vai tirar uma foto, sai, uma foto que a pessoa nunca viu na vida, então uma coisa meio complicada.
Right beside Louis' daughter, there's something that shouldn't be there. Something dark can be seen hovering next to the girl.
Para afastar a possibilidade de montagem, pedimos para este especialista em fotografia analisar a imagem. Ele relata uma série de possibilidades para explicar o fenômeno, mas se impressiona com o que vê.
Pode ser, por exemplo, algum defeito do celular, algum defeito da câmera, pode estar colocando uma imagem sobreposta a outra. Isso é algo que pode ter acontecido também, né? Esses aparelhos mais novos, às vezes, apresentam um defeito, acontece, né? Mas é assim, eu digo que é uma imagem impressionante que a gente vê.
To visit the house.
Well, that's one leg wax.
He was.
Isso vai tirar uma
foto com defeito, acontece.
You waxed your legs. You waxed your legs.
Just like in previous entries, sometimes children are more sensitive to paranormal energy than adults. So, ghosts and spirits often gather around them. Sammy, a mother from South America, believes this is exactly what happened to her twin sons one day.
But how many more legs do you have to wax?
Playing,
Do you have
and
like
that's when
3 more
something
legs?
happens that sends a
You a
chill
horse?
down her spine.
I know the truth, side.
¿Qué pasó?
I know the truth. You have 3 more legs? Nah, I don't believe it. I believe you have 4 legs. You're secretly a horse. Did I hear it? No, I was busy talking. You interrupted me.
As the boys run into another room, laughing and shouting, something else can be heard. It sounds like a voice saying, Sammy didn't really notice it at the time. She was too focused on recording her sons. However, when she watched the video later that night,
Oh,
she
that
heard
ghost
the voice
is rude.
clearly. Freaked
Tell
out,
the ghost
she
to
uploaded the
fuck
video to
up.
her
Don't
social
tell your
media,
kid to be
and
quiet.
it immediately went viral. Sammy's
Don't tell
followers
the ghost to
speculated that
fuck
the
off
voice
and
could have
find me in
belonged
the
to a
pit.
ghost, and some believe that it might have been the voice of a relative who passed away, telling the boys to be quiet from beyond the grave. A few days
Tell your
later,
relative to
Sammy
fuck
uploaded
off.
a follow-up.
Yo no escuché esa voz hasta que yo vi el video porque me pareció, es que
The affectionate grandma. Terrifying.
We literally, all that second
A
was
man
not
named
needed.
Joel had been documenting terrifying paranormal activity in his home. It starts one night when Joel hears something crash in his kitchen, like something heavy
Okay, but
falling to
like,
the floor.
you're
He
a
immediately
horse,
goes
so
to
we know the
investigate.
truth.
Se sigue escuchando.
We know
ya
you're a
no soporto
horse.
estar aquí. Ya no aguanto.
Got 4 legs.
¿Qué será?
Go nay. We know it.
No hay nada, raza. Esto ya,
Know the truth, side.
ya se está saliendo. de
Watching
control,
you.
raza. La puerta del
Always
baño.
watching. Ooh.
Desde que compré estos espejos están pasando.
That the boy's explanation for the noise unnerved.
Always
He goes
watching.
back to his bedroom and tries
I
to
got
sleep,
stars
but
in
the
my eyes.
noises return.
I meant to do
Son
that,
las 3 de la mañana, se siguen escuchando mucho
I
ruido allá
passed the wrong
afuera.
button.
Make sure you pronounce that S.
Quieren abrir
No,
la puerta.
I like it better when the S is optional.
¿Qué está pasando? Ay, Dios mío.
I like it when the S is
Ay, Dios
optional.
mío, líbrame del mal. Desde que compré ese espejo, raza. Ay.
But the paranormal activity doesn't stop there. The next day, it happens again. Joel decides to keep recording, hoping to capture
Have you
evidence
ever
of whatever
considered
is tormenting him.
moving out?
Esto ya se salió de control, gente. Ya no puedo más aquí, gente.
I know it's a cool little thing called moving out. I know. Funky little thing.
Déjenme en paz.
I mean, I don't know.
¿Qué quieres? ¿Quién eres?
Why are you pointing an arrow at the door?
¿Quién eres? ¿Qué quieres?
I think you actually meant to open the door for ghosts.
Joel is in the bathroom when he hears knocking on the door. Then
Why
what
not
sounds
just say
like
you're taking
low
a shit
growling
and you'll be
sound
out in 5
echoes
minutes?
through the space. It doesn't sound human. Terrified, Joel rushes out of the bathroom,
Why would
searching
you
for
run
the source. But
towards
once again,
it?
there's no one there. On the 4th day, the haunting escalates.
That's what I don't understand. You hear a creepy noise, why would you go towards it?
Desde que compré estos espejos están pasando todas las cosas. Mamá.
I would just bang back. Oh, I know what happened. So the ghost
Joel
needed
hears
to take a
knocking coming
shit
from inside the bathroom, as if someone
yesterday.
or something
And
is
so it took a
trapped
shit.
inside. Later that night, as Joel is trying to calm
And
himself
then
down
it
after
needed to get
everything
out,
that's
but you
happened,
shut the door in
something
it after it
appears
took a
that
shit.
makes his blood run cold.
And so it had no choice but to knock on the door man, to get
Desde que compré ese espejo están pasando todas las cosas raras.
your attention.
A la madre.
It just wants to know if you need any chocolate milk or something. See, it's the cat.
¿Qué fue eso?
It was just the cat asking if you wanted milk or something.
Eso se está saliendo de control ya.
A dark head suddenly appears in his bedroom doorway, peering
Oh,
at
someone
him
just held
from
up the cat.
darkness. Joel immediately jumps up and runs towards it, but the figure vanishes instantly, disappearing without a trace. Joel has no explanation for what's been happening in his home, but the footage he's captured suggests something truly paranormal is at work, and whatever
look,
it is,
it's
it's
just
not
the cat
leaving him
asking if you
alone.
wanted chocolate milk. Hey, I threw up.
A man decides to investigate a local legend in Ohio. The legend
Ohio,
centers around a hidden tunnel deep in the
Ohio.
woods, known locally as Crybaby Tunnel. According to the story, many years
I
ago,
feel like I
a
know this
devastating
story.
flood swept through the area. A group of children who were playing near the tunnel were caught in the rising water, and, tragically, they passed away. Ever since, locals claim the tunnel is haunted by the spirits of those children. The man knows the legend, but doesn't believe in ghosts. So, late at night, he enters the tunnel to see if there's any truth
Why
to
did
the
the
legend.
ghosts only come out at night though?
This place is
Why?
spooky.
Why not during the
Is
day?
anybody out there?
Creepy stuff happens during the day here as well. It's not just exclusively at night. I feel watching with your voices that shouldn't be here in my house. Okay, but...
Hello?
Okay, so that was a legit baby sound. The tale is a group of kids who are playing together. They would not be crying like that, right? Kids cry differently to babies. A kid who can run around and play on their own would not be crying like a baby.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, hell no.
Hell no. Hell no.
Hell to no, 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 hell to no.
Hell no.
So unless there's an actual
guys heard
baby that died
Sounds
there,
like a baby crying.
it would have nothing to do with the kid's story.
The man freezes. Then he turns and runs through the darkness toward
That's
the
all
exit.
I'm saying. I'm just pointing
And
that
this next
out.
clip is even more mysterious.
Trust me, I've had enough kids crying when I worked in retail. And they don't get their way. And they're cranky and shit. And they do not sound like that. And what's that?
Many people believe that in the final moments before we pass away, we're not alone. Something comes to guide us to the afterlife. Something most of us can't see. But a family believes they captured evidence of this happening on camera. Their loved one was in hospital. She was close to the end, so they placed a camera above her bed to keep an eye on her when no one was in the room.
Capturing
They
the ghost
never
leaving
expected to see this.
Honestly though, I went for lunch yesterday when I was at work, and there was a kid just screaming their head off, crying and everything, and like, I was like, oh my god, can you please shut your kid up? Cause like, the way it was echoing, cause it was quite quiet in the shopping mall, cause you know, it's Thursday. It's a shopping mall, it's a shopping centre, there's a couple of shops, half of it's dead though. And it was just echoing all around, and I was just like, oh my god, I just want to enjoy my food. Can you shut your kid up, please?
It's like something touching her.
Please just at least try. Not just laugh and walk with them.
Extends toward the patient, as if reaching out to her, but there's no one standing close enough to her bed to account for it. The family claims that the room was otherwise empty when the footage was captured. Shortly after this was recorded, the woman passed away. The family is left grappling with what they witnessed.
To be
Was
fair,
this death itself arriving?
Yeah, because I do think something comes and takes you when you die. I do think something does that. Whether it does a physical manifestation, not sure. But like, when my grandpa was coming to the end, he was constantly seeing like his old loved ones who had passed away, and like as he was going, you know, he was seeing them more and more frequently. Yeah, so I do think that they come visit you, try to coax you in slowly, make you feel
to
warm
claim
and
her,
embraced.
or was it something more benevolent? Perhaps an angel sent to ease her transition from this life to the next.
Yeah, I do think it. The courtyard.
A man named Kasif Kuresi recently shared security camera footage from the apartment where
you
his brother
mean
lives.
Kasif
Kasif's brother
Lion.
explains that many residents in his building think it's
Yeah, it
haunted
makes
by
it
the ghosts
smoother,
of
more
people who
acceptable
passed away
journey
there. Kasif's brother, however,
when
is a
you're coming to
skeptic
the end.
and claims he has never seen or heard anything that would suggest the building is haunted until the security camera recorded something that he couldn't explain.
Person on a bike. That's just a fog cloud. That's just a really, really big fog cloud. See how it disperses? It's a big fog
At first, viewers thought this was the camera glitch, but a boy in the courtyard seems to notice the figures and runs off as
He
if he got
notices
scared by
the
them,
fog cloud.
and his reaction is a bit hard to dismiss. What's your verdict? Are these
He was
ghosts?
told to run
Drop a
in.
comment and let me know.
at that time. But someone put a fog cloud in to make it scary.
Two friends in Indonesia were hanging out late one
MSA.
Saturday night around midnight. They were playing games near a small prayer hall when suddenly a strong wind swept through the area. It only lasted a few moments. Then everything went still again. Immediately after, they noticed a strange sense that they were being watched. They thought they could see something moving on the other side of the room, but it was quite hard to make out. So one of them decided to take a photo. When he looked at the
Take
photo
a
he'd just
photo, it will
taken,
last
his
longer.
heart stopped.
Is that just bed sheet?
Something appeared in the image that wasn't visible to the naked
I can't tell
eye.
if it's a
It
bed
looks
sheet
like the
hunched over
figure
for the
of
face.
a woman dressed in white, standing
Okay, so
in
that's
the
what they're
doorway of the
claiming. I don't know, it could
bathroom.
also be a
But
hunched
there's
over bed
something
sheet.
deeply wrong about her appearance. She has no visible legs, as if she's floating above the ground. The moment they saw the photo, both friends
quit
panicked.
watching,
They
Pim.
immediately left, too
Taking
frightened to stay another
pictures
second.
of a
Both of them are now
woman?
convinced they caught
Wow,
a kuntilanak on
creepy
camera.
purse.
A female ghost from Indonesian mythology, known for haunting isolated places. MEFCO is a man living in Mexico. One night, he logs into a live video chat platform, one of those apps where strangers connect randomly to talk. Not long after
Oh yeah, like
searching for someone to
Amigo.
chat to, he matches
I
with
never
another
went on there,
person,
man. Involves
and
talking
they
to
begin
strangers,
talking.
and I do
The
not
other
want
man
to do
is
that.
interested in computers, so MEFCO shows him his setup. But as the two of them talk, things take a creepy turn.
Yeah, sounds like it.
¿Y usted qué tal?
Todo bien, aquí andamos.
¿Qué hace por aquí? Charlando.
Pues nada, un ratito de distracción.
Está muy bien.
A ver qué hay.
Está muy bien, está muy bien. Es más, yo frecuento mucho por aquí luego de mi trabajo. Ya tengo.
I've noticed.
Tengo todo apagado ya. Me gusta igualmente charlar
He lets
con la
the
gente.
people talk a lot more
De México.
when it's like from other languages. Like, I don't see what the build-up here is. They could have cut any point by here out of it. I ain't seen anything.
Calculo que debe ser su casa.
Like, all this is just waffle,
Sí,
it
bueno,
feels like.
ahorita nos cambiamos aquí. Ahora sí que estamos viendo con mis papás.
All
pero
this
me
just
cambié
feels
igual,
like
nos cambiamos
waffle.
a otra casita, le digo, pues ya sabes.
There we go. They could
Renta y
have
todo,
done
pero
that,
no
but it
se
could
puede.
just.
Pero me cambié aquí, nos cambiamos ya. Andamos aquí renovando.
There could be someone in that room.
Está muy bien, está muy bien. Pues es complicado pagar.
Yeah, they could have cut out so much of this, you know?
Alquiler, calculo, ¿no?
Got to
Sí,
the
en el
point.
mero
Just
centro
like
de
get to the
México
point, you
está
know?
canijo,
Me imagino que sí.
Show me
me
the
imagino que
ghostly
sí. Y ellos ahora en este
activity.
preciso momento presencian en tu casa, por lo que veo.
Is that all that happened?
No, ellos salieron. Ahorita mi papá está trabajando y mi mamá está con una de sus sobrinas. Ahorita estoy solo, por eso dije, me voy a distraer un ratito aquí solo.
¿Y usted por casualidad tiene algún problema eléctrico o
You
algo por
gonna
el
talk
estilo?
about it?
No.
Is anything
¿Cómo que
gonna
no?
happen?
No, bueno, que yo sepa, no. No, todo. No.
Pero no acaba de fijarse que en su... No sé qué hay detrás de la puerta, pero detrás de la puerta se acaba de prender una luz. Y eso no es normal.
No, pero... Estoy solo, pero...
La puerta se abrió.
Here's the thing, we don't
Se
actually know if he's
entreabrió.
by
Y
himself.
no solamente que se
It could just
entreabrió,
be a
sino que,
random
bueno,
person
tampoco para
online
tanto. Me dijo que estaba solo.
who did this. Who set this up. There could be a person hiding in there, you know?
No es chistoso, ¿eh? Realmente no es chistoso. Puede ser un ladrón.
Yo entiendo, obvio que puede ser un ladrón, obvio que puede ser un ladrón.
See, it's... Now it'd be like there's an intruder. Why did he grab his camera like that? What the fuck?
The door can be seen moving on its own. MEFCO immediately notices, but doesn't say anything at first. It's only after the light turns on that he starts to get creeped out. He asks the stranger if there's anyone else home, and the stranger says no, he's supposedly alone. The stranger gets up to check, but he can't see anything out of the ordinary until when he sits down, a dark figure appears in another doorway. When the stranger sees it, the video suddenly cuts out, leaving MEFCO with no idea what just happened. His head spins. Could it have been a break-in, or maybe something paranormal? Let me know what you think happened
I don't
in
know,
the
it's
comments.
just fake.
Why would he be creeped out?
Yeah, it's not happening to him.
Places with very deep history are often associated with ghosts.
I mean, with the
and other
figure, I
kinds
can
of
understand, because
paranormal
maybe you're
entities.
gonna watch
Reddit
someone get
user
murdered.
Wordless Chorus 123 believes their aunt's rural home is one of these places. According to the OP, the house is near Mount Vernon in Georgia, United States. It's an area steeped in Civil War history and indigenous history before that. One evening, the OP's aunt took a picture of the sunset outside her house. She was alone, or so she thought.
Yeah, the dawn light.
She
No,
showed the photo
I
to
won't be
the
creeped
OP.
out by that. I would just
Someone
think of
or
someone in the
something
room.
else appeared to have been there. Standing on the porch, partially obscured by shadows, is what appears to be a figure. It looks like a man, dressed in dark clothing, positioned just inside the shadows. And once you see it, it's impossible to unsee.
I mean,
what makes this image so disturbing is that the aunt insists she was completely alone
but
when
we
this
don't
photo
know
was
if she was
taken.
completely
The
alone.
porch was brand new. There was nothing stored
Like,
there. No furniture, no
she
objects.
could be, you
that
know,
could
this could
cast
be like
such a shape.
a
To
guy
prove
she's
this,
seeing.
the family posted a comparison photo showing the same porch on a different day.
Yeah, okay,
The porch
guys.
is
Guys, this might, hear me out, this might scare you a bit. But did you know? Did you know?
Mega haunted cause of Indians and slavery.
Did you know? People move. Like, they don't stand in the exact same spot 24/7. So taking a photo one day and then a few days later is not gonna it's not gonna prove a point. I know.
completely
Ghost
empty,
smacking.
confirming there was nothing there that could explain this figure. Intrigued, the family
Is the
began
person
researching
stood
the
there?
history of the land. They discovered that it was part of Creek Nation territory before settlers arrived in the late
Oh my God,
1770s. They even found out that the house is surrounded by unmarked burial grounds. The OP says their aunt never experienced anything creepy in or around the house, but other members of the family report feeling like something was off, especially out in the front yard and on the porch. That leaves the OP wondering, could their aunt's home
Be haunted. Maybe. We don't know. I just think it's a person stood there. And with the weird exposure, you know. You know. I wanna see. "15 most haunted places in Wales."
Land of castles, legend. Most of the proof is goofy shit.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. It's like, here's the picture that I took a few days after, the next day, where you can see that there's not a person there. Oh my God, it's almost like I'm literally the type of person who doesn't sit still, and I will move around myself. Therefore, capturing me in the exact same position every single day is going to be very impossible, so why the fuck would I believe that the picture you took hours apart would be the exact same?
And the restless dead, from ancient inns to cursed halls, these aren't just
I
ghost
want to see if I know any of
They're
these.
warnings. Turn down the lights and
I didn't
listen
know part
closely.
of these stories.
These are the 15 most haunted places in Wales. 1. The Skirrid Inn, Aberdeen.
Oh, I like the Skirt Inn. It's actually not too far from me. I've drove past it a few times. There's a movie, a game about it. I've been wanting to play.
The Skirrid Inn is the oldest pub in Wales, over 900 years of history and death. It once served as a courtroom, where over 180 men were sentenced to hang.
It might be
They were
Scare, never
executed
mind.
from a wooden beam
I might
above
be
the
confusing them.
staircase. Still visible today, visitors often feel hands tightening around their throats when they pass under it. Some have awakened with red rope marks on their necks and no explanation.
Is it bad? I
Footsteps
kinda wanna
echo
stay
in
there.
empty halls, glasses slide off tables, and shadows.
Look how pretty
Move
it
on
looks,
their own,
though.
A heavy presence lingers, especially on the upper
It's the
floors
Skirt
after dark.
Inn that
One
I'm
guest
thinking
reported
of.
seeing a
It's
black
the
figure
big
standing
manor
by
that
her
isn't
bed.
open to
When she turned
people.
on the light, it vanished.
But it gets
but
open
the
like
sheets
once
were
a
damp
year
with
to
handprints.
people.
Even the staff avoid the stairs at night, citing bad air and
Let's
unseen
go there and
eyes,
have a meal.
strange
I feel like
drafts,
that'll be fine.
doors slamming, and cold spots
Maybe I'll
are
make friends
common.
with a ghost. Oh my
Locals
God.
whisper
I could
about a
become
curse
besties
left
with
by
a
the condemned
ghost.
souls. The inn may serve drinks, but it also serves silence. the permanent kind.
They look
Rooms
pretty.
go quiet suddenly, as if something's listening. Some say the skirt feeds off fear, growing stronger every year.
That's
It looks
pretty.
cozy from the outside.
It
But
does.
inside, it remembers everything. The dead don't rest here. They wait.
Well, maybe they should try.
2. Castell Cock, Cardiff.
No. Why you calling it cock? It's Koch. Castle Koch. Not Castle Cock. Fuck off. Castle Koch.
Castell Cock, with its fairy
No,
tale
cock.
towers and crimson walls, hides more than history, built on ancient ruins.
Once again, I have my mum. We haven't been up there, but my mum has been like, "Oh look, it's Castle Koch."
This 19th century castle is said to
Koch.
house a
It means
ghostly
red.
woman. She wears
It literally means red because, as you can see, there's like a redness to the building, which is yeah.
a
Why
flowing
we call
white
it
gown
Castle
and
Koch.
appears at night,
Koch
silently
means
weeping.
red.
Guests hear
it's
sobbing near
red
the chapel,
inside.
even when it's empty and locked. Some
Pretty
say she was locked
self-explanatory,
away by a
actually.
jealous husband and died of heartbreak. Others believe she waits for a lover who never returned from war, a security guard. Once saw her glide through a hallway and vanish
How
into stone.
pretty it is,
The
though.
temperature in the turret rooms
I don't wanna
dropped
go
suddenly.
there.
Even in the
I haven't
summer,
been there yet.
phones and cameras
At least
fail
not
in
that I
the banquet
remember.
hall, where her presence is strongest.
How pretty it is.
Visitors report feeling watched,
There's probably gonna be
followed,
quite a few
or
castles
lightly
on here.
touched on the arm. One man collapsed after seeing her reflection in a mirror. When he was alone, the sound of soft footsteps on stone stairs often comes from nowhere. Paintings fall off walls without wind, and candles blow out on their own. Some say her spirit is tied to one room in particular, but no one agrees which. She is never violent, but her sorrow fills every corner. Castell Cock is a dream wrapped
It's not Koch! It's Koch!
around a nightmare, and some
This
fairy
is almost as
tales
bad
never
as
end.
Lanelli.
3. Rock Castle, Pembrokeshire. Rock Castle rises from solid rock like a garden.
Yeah, see? Most of them are pretty cool looking, like castles. Because, you know, to be fair, there's like a couple of really haunted houses in the UK, but like, most of the time it is like cool, pretty looking buildings.
Of secrets.
Because why
and
wouldn't they
spirits.
want to be in
The
a
ghost
cool,
of
pretty
Lucy
building?
Walters, former lover of King Charles II, still roams its halls. She's most often seen in
Why
the
is it so
tower
flat?
rooms, wandering silently with a mournful gaze. Guests report the scent of roses.
When was this video
Lucy's
made?
favorite.
One sec.
When no flowers are present,
11 months ago.
cold air rushes into rooms,
so flat.
and lights flicker with no power issues. Doors creak open at 3 a.m.
This one's
and
not as
sometimes
pretty,
knock
but it
3
is
times,
interesting.
Always 3.
This is definitely one of those
man
smaller
woke to feel
castles.
someone lying beside him, breathing. He was alone. Another guest saw Lucy in the mirror, but when she turned, no one was there. Some say Lucy protects the castle from darker forces.
Yeah.
Others
It's
feel
a
a
smaller
heaviness that makes
castle.
it hard to sleep or breathe. Shadows dart across the ceiling at night, even when the lights are on. Staff have grown used to the strange noises but avoid the western corridor. Lucy's grief is strong enough to freeze rooms and frighten skeptics. The castle is beautiful, remote, and filled with stories no
I don't
one
feel like
dares
that's
finish.
part of it.
A place where time folds and emotions linger. Rock Castle does not forget its ghosts.
That's
and it
pretty.
never lets you forget either. 4. Langcake 4 Manor, Nelson,
Langcake. Langcake. I don't actually know how to say that one properly. But I can tell you, Lan is not it.
Georgia has places that look like loony bins.
From my guess, it's like Llankaiach Fawr. That is what he's saying. He's saying land cake. It's more like Llankaiach Fawr.
Cake 4 is a beautifully preserved.
Did you just say 4? Land cake 4 is Fawr.
Tudor Manor, but something is very wrong. The manor's
Angry
most
Welsh
famous
woman,
ghost
yeah.
is
Angry
Matthew,
Welsh
a
woman, they
servant
tell
boy
ya.
who never left. Guests report tugging on coats,
Hell yeah.
giggles in empty rooms, and
God,
cold
this is so
spots
bad.
near the stairs. the attic door opens by itself, and
I'd
heavy
rather you
furniture
just say
moves
this
without human
place,
hands.
that place,
Footsteps often race
this
upstairs,
place.
followed by a slamming door, though no one's there. Paranormal teams captured whispers like "Get out" and "Stay with me." One woman
Wow, they
fainted
can't make the
after
mind
hearing
up.
her full name whispered in her ear. Another claimed she saw
Get
a
up,
child's face
stay
in the
with me.
reflection of a dark window. Colonel Edward Pritchard, the former owner, has also been seen in full uniform. He disappears when approached, sometimes leaving the smell of tobacco behind.
Turn the
The
fuck
solar
off.
room grows icy cold at night, no matter the season. Candles won't stay lit
That's
in
my
the dining
solution.
hall
You
when
see a person
stories are
sounds
told aloud. Some say the house replays the past over and over like a broken record. Others believe it's feeding off energy, grief, curiosity, or fear. Even the bravest visitors don't stay long after dusk. At Landcake 4, history isn't
Land Cake
just
4.
remembered, it's alive, and it remembers you, too. 5. National Museum Cardiff.
Okay, you
Cardiff,
didn't
by
butcher
day,
that one
it's
up.
a museum filled
Finally.
with priceless artifacts and curious visitors. But after dark, the National Museum becomes one of Cardiff's most haunted places. A
Night
woman
in the
Victorian
museum.
morning dress has been seen near the Egyptian gallery. She never speaks, only walks, always with her head bowed, always alone. Staff
Night
have
in the
reported sudden
museum.
chills, flickering lights, and whispering voices. Security cameras catch strange movements in locked exhibit rooms. 1 night, a janitor heard someone say his name clearly. While the building was empty, the air turned ice cold, and a shadow slid across the Roman exhibit wall. A few believe a cursed item brought from an old tomb fuels the disturbances. Artifacts move ever so slightly, just enough to be noticed. Even skeptical employees admit something feels off in certain rooms. The East Wing, where most sightings occur, is now avoided after 10 p.m. Flashlights flicker and go dead near the mummy cases. A whispering sound, like dry leaves or paper, follows people through the corridors.
I
It's
wanna
not
go
the kind
there.
of place to get lost in after hours.
Like after
History
hours.
is alive here. And not all of it is friendly. At this museum, the past refuses to stay.
I want to know if the mummy
Buried.
curse is real.
6.
Okay, before we go on to 6, I can't wait to see how you say this. You better not fuck it up, because this is an easy one. Just a fun little fact, because we were just in Cardiff with that one. There is a church in Cardiff, and they have, I guess they're like knights, up on pillars. And one went missing. The statues of knights, and they're quite big, and one went missing. So in order to make it look even, they replaced it with a Cyberman dressed up in the knight outfit. So if you go into like a church in Cardiff, one of the churches will have a Cyberman from Doctor Who on display as one of the knights. Also, there's another one in Swansea. There's a thing in Swansea. For the longest time, there was a figure of a devil that was kept in the window of the quadrant overlooking the church. And I think it was done pettily, like it was done to be petty, I think, to like essentially just diss the church with Satan overlooking it constantly. I loved it. But yeah, those are some
Powys
fun
Castle,
facts.
Welshpool, Powys Castle.
Wait.
6. Powys Castle,
Okay,
Welshpool.
that's not Powys. It's more Powys than Poe.
Powys
Whatever.
Castle, majestic and
Pow,
ancient,
pow, pow.
stands surrounded by
You
formal
know, we'll
gardens and
accept
silent
that.
watchers. Within its red walls lie stories far darker than the tapestries that adorn its halls. Many believe the castle is haunted by
Told
Lady
you it's got all
Violet, a
castles.
tormented soul in black. She appears near the grand staircase, where she once fell, or was pushed to her death. Guests have heard her heels clicking on the marble. Though no one is there, some report muffled screams coming from locked rooms deep within the castle. Temperature drops are common in the ballroom, especially near a portrait of a young girl. Staff have seen books fly from shelves and doors slam violently in empty corridors. One visitor took a photo of a child's face peeking from an antique wardrobe. No child was present. Paranormal investigators claim to have recorded a voice whispering, "Help me."
Show it then.
Artifacts shake behind their glass, and music plays faintly without a source. The castle's energy shifts quickly, from calm to heavy, from warm to freezing. Some say the castle is cursed by centuries of greed and sorrow. Even the gardens are said to have a presence that watches as you walk. Tourists leave with headaches, nightmares, or nothing but dread. Poa's castle may be beautiful, but it holds on tightly to its dead. And it's always waiting for the next one to stay too long. 7. Aberystwyth, University and Seafront.
Holy shit! He got one right!
Too long. 7. Aberystwyth,
He
University
got
and
one
Seafront.
right!
Aberystwyth, a scenic coastal town, hides shadows in its corners and spirits in
proud
its
of you.
stones. The university's old college building is notorious for
Fun
phantom
fact,
footsteps.
I actually got, I'm glad I didn't take it. I had an opportunity to go to Aberystwyth for like a month or a couple of weeks, something like that, for like over like the summer holiday. But like, I think it was too expensive, so I couldn't justify it, but I wish I did. Because it would have been great.
And whispers. Students report flickering lights, locked
Oh
doors
yeah,
swinging
definitely.
open, and eerie music late
But
at
like I
night.
said, I'm proud
One
because
janitor
it finally
quit
got
after
one
hearing
right.
Children laughing in a
The
basement.
amount of people who get Aberystwyth wrong, like I've heard AI read Aberystwyth before. It's gone it dreadfully wrong before. So the fact they got it right this time,
Abandoned
I'm
for
proud.
decades. Along the seafront, ghosts of shipwreck victims are said to appear during
Oh,
storms.
shipwreck victims.
Fishermen have seen a woman in white standing ankle-deep in the tide, weeping. She vanishes when approached, but her cries echo into the wind. Locals speak of a haunted hotel room that drives guests into panic after midnight.
Ooh.
A guest once ran barefoot into the street, screaming about eyes in the walls. In town, mirrors in historic pubs reflect people who aren't there. A man claimed a ghost followed him from a local bookstore to his dorm. The energy in Aberystwyth shifts with the tide, gentle one moment, suffocating the next. It's as if the entire town breathes.
Yeah, I can see it. It's
And
an
remembers,
old town.
Old tragedies cling to the coastline, refusing to fade.
On the coastline and
Nightfall
everything.
brings more than
So,
just
yeah.
darkness in this seaside town. The waves crash, but sometimes
It looks
voices
pretty,
rise
though.
with them, and not all of them are
I don't
alive.
think I've been to Aberystwyth though.
8.
I've been to so
Carnarvon
many.
Castle, Carnarvon.
Oh my god, you got another one right.
once
I'm
the
so
seat
proud
of
of
royal
you.
Power, now hosts something far less noble. Its vast stone towers hold echoes of medieval
Proud of
wars, torture, and betrayal. Visitors have heard clanging chains and cries in the dungeon. Though it's empty, the shadowy knight is seen walking the battlements during fog or rain. He
Cause it's another
vanishes before
castle.
anyone gets too close, leaving the air sharp and cold.
Can't tell we like our
One child
castles and
claimed
well.
the knight spoke to him, asking for freedom. Tour guides have reported figures standing silently in windows before disappearing. Cold winds often blow through sealed stairwells and underground
How big that
tunnels.
castle
Even
is.
during the day, certain parts feel unnaturally dark. Legends say the ghost of a traitor still roams, looking for
Look how
revenge.
pretty that
A
is.
woman once
Tell me, Si, because I know you're here. Anyone else in chat? If you saw that, how would that make you feel? You step out and you see that. How would that make you feel? Especially on like a sunny day. Because to me, that makes me feel happy. It makes me feel happy and almost fantasiest. Like, I would feel so happy.
after feeling a sword
beautiful is
slice
the
past her
correct
without
answer.
contact.
You passed the
CCTV
test.
shows blurred movement in rooms with no living access. The chapel
Can't tell,
echoes
I'm
with
very-
murmurs
I'm
no
very,
priest could explain. Carnarvon's walls were built to protect, but they now trap.
We have plenty for you to go walk around. We got plenty of castles you can go walk around. There are plenty of waterfalls you can go check out. Little hidden spots, everything. Literally, the council right now, at least my council, and I'm pretty sure other councils are doing it, they are finding, like, walking paths that have, like, degraded and are too dangerous to walk, and they're trying to do them up to make them safe to walk again, just so people can enjoy them in a safe way.
Something old, something that has forgotten
And
peace,
that way also
and
people
feeds
may
on
not be
fear.
able to walk
Some
over
say
bumpy
the castle
stuff.
is cursed to remember every scream.
Can also
And
enjoy
it
it.
does.
Yeah, it is pretty
9.
nice.
Miskin Manor, Pontyclun. Miskin Manor is a picturesque Victorian estate with ivy-covered walls and a haunted heart. Once a private family home, it now hosts weddings and ghosts. The lady in green is most often seen near the grand piano, weeping softly. Guests hear the keys playing themselves in the middle of the night. A child's laughter echoes through the halls, though no children are present.
How
One
do you know
bride
no children
reported
are
seeing
present,
a pale
though?
face watching from her mirror before her ceremony. Rooms turn freezing cold suddenly, especially near the West Wing. Staff refuse to talk about room 12, except to say, "It's best left alone." A guest awoke to find someone sitting at the foot of her bed, only no one was there. Pictures fall from the walls without cause, and perfume lingers in the air. The library doors open at exactly 2:17 a.m. every night.
That's weird.
Some say a former owner made a pact to protect the manor, at a cost. Whatever the truth, something ancient lingers behind the beauty. It watches.
It does look pretty, though.
It listens. And sometimes, it speaks.
What in the Explore with Us is this?
So we were watching Ghost Stories, and I decided to look up haunted places in Wales, and so we're looking at it. Why is it double? Blame a goblin and then there's something. Why was it double? We will get rid of this one. There we go.
It's Hunter's fault if I die.
I agree.
Even the most
See, we're
joyful
looking at
celebrations are
Welsh
shadowed by
places.
silence. At Miskin
And I'm
Manor,
trying to
love and
essentially
death
show
often
off
share the
Wales to
same
make
room,
people want to
and
come
only
and
one
visit.
gets to leave. 10. Conwy, North Wales. Conwy, a medieval town surrounded by thick stone walls, looks peaceful, but isn't.
I was getting annoyed at some of the pronunciations, but he hasn't been doing too bad.
Betrayal and grief.
I know it's AI,
Locals
but
tell of a faceless monk who
Oh,
drifts
yeah,
silently through the
AI.
old cloisters. Tourists report hearing prayers
be.
whispered in Latin in the dead of night. Cold breezes
Probably.
rush through sealed towers, and
Wales
candles
isn't
go out
real,
for no
silly
reason.
goose. You exist only as part of our schizophrenia.
Oh yeah, I mean that's exactly why I'm trying to lure you here, so you don't end up anywhere. You end up in the
One
water.
guide heard breathing behind him, only to find he was completely alone. Children.
Now the
Visiting
castle,
the castle often
because you
climb
know
near the northeast
it
tower,
ain't Wales if
without
there ain't a
knowing
million
why.
haunted
The ghost of
castles.
a knight in silver armor has been spotted before vanishing into mist. Shadows are seen on the town walls. Always
Look how
just
pretty
out
that
of reach,
is.
a woman claims she saw her deceased mother looking back from a store window. Locals avoid a certain alley after sunset, where time
So
seems
it's not
to
even
stand
just the
still.
castle, it's
Some
like the
say
town
the
as
entire
well.
town is a spiritual gateway.
That's interesting
Thin,
that they're including
fragile,
the
and
town.
torn.
Which makes
Paranormal
sense,
teams
'cause
leave Conwy
the
shaken,
towns are
often
normally as
without
old as the
explanation.
castle.
There are places where
Yeah,
history
there's some
lives,
more
and
recent
places
houses,
where
but
it
a lot of
hunts.
them are
In
like
Conwy, the past walks
built up
beside
over
you.
time. Like those are
And
very
if you're quiet
Victorian
enough,
houses
you'll
back
hear it
there.
breathing right behind you.
I have went to
11.
castles so
Plas
many
Mar,
times I don't get
Conwy.
the awe
Plas
feeling
Mar is
anymore.
one of the best preserved Elizabethan
I haven't been to castles in a while, so like I want to go. I just have no one to go with.
houses in
I want to
Britain,
go to St.
and one of
Fagans
the most
again.
haunted. Built in the 16th century, it's said to be cursed by sorrow and guilt. The ghost of
Are
Robert
we?
Wynne, the original owner, is often seen pacing upstairs.
That's
He's
pretty.
searching for something, or someone, he never saved. His wife and child died in one of the rooms while he was away. Guests report a mother's crying heard through thick stone walls, cold air flows beneath doorways, and paintings tilt without human touch. One visitor collapsed after feeling someone push her on the stairs. Another claimed a woman whispered, "He failed us,"
cute.
in her ear. the nursery is the most active spot. With toys moving on their own, a heavy energy fills the house, especially during storms. Staff avoid being alone in the great chamber after dark. Plasmar is stunning, but the silence inside is never empty. Even photos taken here reveal strange lights and shadows. Some believe the house won't rest until Robert finds peace. But others say it's not just him who's trapped. The past breathes through every crack, and it never forgives.
This was like a fashion staple at the time.
12. Baskerville Hall Hotel. The inspiration
on,
for the Hound of the Baskervilles may have deeper roots than fiction.
They have a ghost.
Baskerville Hall Hotel, once a grand estate, now houses something sinister. Guests report hearing growling outside their doors and scratching at the windows. No dogs are present, only the sound, the breath, and the dread. A black figure is often seen at the end of long corridors, unmoving. One visitor said it watched her all night, vanishing only at sunrise. Staff speak of a former servant who hanged herself in room 3. Cold drafts blow from under that door, even when locked and sealed. The ballroom echoes with ghostly music that stops the moment you enter. Whispers of "Don't look behind you" have been heard in the library. Some say a curse lies over the land itself, something ancient and angry. CCTV once captured a shadow moving between rooms with no visible source. Even animals refuse to enter certain parts of the building. It's a place of legend, but legends are born from something. At Baskerville Hall, the line between fiction and nightmare disappears. Sleep comes hard here, when it comes at all, and waking may not mean safety. 13. Ruthin Jail. Ruthin Jail was once a brutal Victorian prison, and some of its inmates never left. The air still holds the weight of suffering, isolation, and execution. A former guard in uniform has been seen walking past cells,
I keep seeing some of these pictures and I'm like, but I want to go. And I'm like, nah. I mean, I'll probably get attached to the ghost. Not the other way around. The ghost will try to get rid of me, but I'll get attached to it.
Through empty hallways, always a step behind. EVP. Recordings captured voices screaming, "I didn't do it."
I don't believe
and
you.
Mercy. A ghostly child has been seen sitting in a solitary cell, crying softly. Visitors often feel watched, even stalked, by something unseen. Doors slam with force, and shadows pass beneath cracks without light. A tour guide once locked herself in the office after hearing breathing inside her walkie-talkie. Paranormal teams
That's why
say
you
the
get
energy
attached to
there is
it,
unusually
right?
aggressive. It's not just haunted. It's tormented,
Gotta get
and that
attacked.
torment bleeds into every stone and steel bar. Some say the spirits
Jack
want
in the
justice.
Box.
Others say they just want out. Either way, Ruthin Jail never lets you forget what it once was. 14. Gwydir Castle, Conwy, tucked in the lush Conwy Valley. Gwydir Castle is more than a Tudor landmark. It's haunted history at its finest. Built in the late 1400s by the powerful Wynne family, the castle hides centuries of dark secrets. One of the most chilling involves a murdered maid, said to have been killed by Sir John Wynne after she became pregnant. Her body was hidden inside a wall near the fireplace. Her spirit still lingers. Visitors report sudden cold spots, foul smells, and
maybe the one in my hometown ain't haunted. I mean, they kind of turned part of it into a cafe, so I don't know. Maybe it is haunted. I don't know.
Don't dox yourself.
That's what I said, in my hometown. I ain't doxing myself. I'm
eerie feeling
somewhat
of being
smart.
watched. Many claim to feel a tap on the shoulder when no one's there. Sir John's ghost is also seen wandering the spiral staircase of the solar tower. Locals believe he's cursed to roam forever.
It is hard to
Other
believe, and
sightings
actually,
include a
I
ghostly
probably
monk, a
it
phantom
probably
dog,
is haunted, and
the
people
cries
just don't
of
talk
unseen
about it.
children. Even paranormal investigators
But then
have
again,
left
it is a
shaken.
small
The castle's
castle,
dark energy is impossible
not
to
one of those
ignore,
big fancy
especially after
ones.
sunset.
And
Some
it's
say the
mostly
building
ruins
itself
at this
seems to breathe.
point.
Candles
And you
flicker
can't get
without
into
wind.
it half the
Doors
time
creak
because of
open
how
on their
badly
own.
ruined it
And
is.
sometimes, a voice whispers your name when you're all alone. Gwydir isn't just a place, it's an experience. Stay overnight, if you dare. Just don't
What if I
expect to
do
sleep.
dox myself? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, huh?
Craig Wynos Castle, Powys, Once
You do not just say Craig Winos. You did.
Me. Oh no, I will explode now.
You did not just say Craig Winos. Craiganos. Craiganos.
It's a lavish home to opera singer Adelina Patti. Craig Winos Castle
I am
hides
debating
more than
taking
music.
Flame
After
to
her
see
death,
this place
it was
because it's on the
turned
way
into
to
a
Dana
tuberculosis
Rogoff.
hospital, where many
I don't know if we'll
perished.
go to Dana
The ghost of
Rogoff, but it is
Adelina
pretty.
said to walk the opera house, singing faintly at night. Her former dressing room grows ice cold, even with heating on full. Guests hear piano music,
But
though the
like,
piano
why
remains
safe
untouched.
when I could be dangered?
In the hospital wing, people report hearing coughing, crying, and wheezing. Breath. One nurse claimed to see a figure in a patient gown vanish into the wall.
Guys, I'm
Children
gonna
who
dox
visit
myself.
sometimes speak of a
I
lady in
live
white who sings to
in
them.
Wales.
The morgue area is still intact and deeply unsettling.
You know what, Brian? That is actually a valid.
EVPs captured voices asking, "Is it over?
That is a valid
And where's
point.
my mother?" Even skeptics report nightmares and physical illness after staying here. Time feels warped. Hours pass like minutes, or stretch unbearably. One paranormal team fled mid-investigation, saying something followed us out.
It was me. I
Craig
followed them
Winos is
out.
beautiful, tragic,
I licked
and
them.
alive with echoes. Not all music brings peace. Here, it carries
Okay, so
memory.
where the fuck went St. Fagans on here?
351 floor.
Why went St. Fagans on here?
I'm pretty sure she has doxed herself several times in the past.
Probably. Okay, let's watch Haunted St. Fagans. It's like a 4-minute video, because I'm pissed that I went there. Then I want to watch more ghostly haunted places in Wales, because why not?
The gravel axe, please.
Here for all life's questions. 3.
Welcome to Haunts.
You're welcome! Bri, you've known me for like half a year-ish, maybe? I'd say. How you think Sai feels? She's known me for 5 years. 5 years. She's been here since the start. She's seen all the bullshit.
From the south, where we explore haunted locations, ghost
We're
stories,
in Fagans.
paranormal investigations, dark history, and disturbing myths and legends.
So long she is fucking immune to keep herself sane.
Sai ain't immune. Yeah, Sai. Look.
Not like this.
Look, before
Sai has lost it already.
yeah, so Sai's name used to be Bliss. It used to just be Bliss. Sai's name used to just be Bliss. But after some time Sai spent with me, she ended up growing the name Psycho Bliss for some reason. So yeah.
Today we're diving into the St. Fagans
That's all
National
bullshit, by the
Museum
way.
of History.
I
An
love St.
open-air museum
Fagans.
in Wales that's not only one of the most fascinating historical sites in the country,
Yeah,
but
it
also
is.
one of the most haunted. From eerie whispers in the
We
night
gotta
to
watch
ghostly
St.
figures
Fagans,
caught on camera.
guys.
Let's take a look at
Let's-
what makes
let's
St.
look at
Fagans a
St.
paranormal
Fagans.
hotspot. St. Fagans is an open-air museum near
Don't you dare say that shit again. St. Fagans, not Fagans.
Cardiff, Wales,
you bitch.
showcasing the country's history through over 40 reconstructed historical buildings, from medieval farmhouses to Victorian shops. The museum opened in 1948 on the grounds of St. Fagans Castle.
Okay, now she's pissing me off too much. I'm gonna go find a different video. What if we just go St. Fagans? I just want to show you guys St. Fagans, but like, is there like a quick version of it? You seem like you're too talkative. What about you?
Her new path
had arrived.
Oui,
Explore your
bonjour.
story. Cyfrestrwch i bleidleisio erbyn yr 20 o Ebrill. Mae'n hawdd a chyflym. Ewch i gov.uk/cyfrestru i bleidleisio.
So yeah, we're in voting season right now. There was a joke. I have to ask, like, is it true, my Americans here, that you guys have like the whole just the whole like not I don't want to phrase it. Not the actual voting thing, but like the like propagandering to get the votes. How like does that last like months? Because there's
We have American bitches here.
yes, I was American bitch.
Hashtag free.
Because like I have to vote in like under a month.
I know.
For fucking ever? Okay, so it is true. Yeah.
Ever.
I'm voting in like a month, and like we've only just got the stuff.
So today we're in St.
Okay. So this is St. Fagans. So there's the general ironmonger store. So, oh, there's an ad. I will pause it here.
I hate the ads.
When the ads stop, you tell me that they stop, and I'll keep playing the video. Ba ba da ba. Ad stop. Yeah, ad stop, baby. Ads. Oh, we could go. Oh, this one's also very talkative, isn't she? I want to go full tour.
No, our political ads, not job.
Oh, the political ads. Okay. The pub. We'll watch this one first. So, to be fair, our political ads are more just go vote than vote for so-and-so. Like, don't get me wrong, there are probably a couple, and you get, like, leaflets and out through the door, which I have happily defaced a couple. Not stating which parties, but it might be obvious. But yeah, so these are legit shops that they have just bricked up. Like, they packed up and moved the shops here. And I think with some of them, you can actually go in and buy stuff. Yeah, so you can see that person has come out. You can go in and buy stuff. There's a sweet shop. I don't like the music he's playing. It's like going whoop whoop whoop. Nah, I'm sorry, I can't listen to that music. It's doing this weird thing with my headphone where it's going from like side to side. What if I just mute it? I'll lower it down. Oh, it's not too bad. Yeah, so it's a lovely little walk to a church.
Wasn't expecting that.
That's covered in all these art. Like I said, all this has just been packed up and put in St. Fagans.
I can't believe we've got a sunny day in Wales. Yep.
I don't care about a picture of you. So this is inside the cottage. It's not really showing too much. Nah, this one's not a good video. Sorry. I don't care about you talking.
In the next 1940, as a very under the name of.
Okay, I'm just gonna mute. Just so you can watch it and not listen to it talk, because I don't want the talk heavy ones. When it comes to me just wanted to show you guys pretty pictures. Yeah, that's the church. It's quite dirty. I need to power wash it. But, you know, they're probably scared to power wash it because, you know, it was made God knows how long ago. Can I just speed this up? Because it's very slow. Like, I don't care about it. So, yeah, so there's a new shop. I don't think I don't think I saw that shop. Yeah, you can buy stuff in these ones. I'm pretty sure. Actually, can you? I don't know. Actually, no, I don't think you can buy in these. I know there's a sweet shop you can buy in. This one might just be one that you can browse. I'm not sure. But like I said, there are some that you can buy from. They have like all the old stuff. Maybe you can, but I don't know. It's hard to tell. If it was just set up like that, or if you can legit buy from them.
More like a museum.
Well, to be fair, side, this entire place is a museum. It's an open air museum. Oh my god, I have this going double the speed, so imagine what it's like without it. I don't know why she focuses on this. I guess it's like an old bus stop. That's a pretty bus stop, if so. Oh! Is it like a toilet thing or something? I don't know. Oh well. It was on sign. I'll have a look when I go there. But this is a giant museum. It's the place I mentioned where they essentially pack up old buildings and move them here. If I do get to go to St. Fagans again, I will try and live stream it. But it's huge. You can spend the entire day there. So there's a pub, which I think you can go in. Yeah, there's an open time there. So yeah, you can go in. And you can have a drink in a pub. Exactly how it is. All the worn down floorboards, everything. The worn down furniture. Whatever they can keep, they will keep and put it in. Unless it's like a health and safety risk where they might change things out. They try and keep everything else the exact same. Which is really cool. A little smoke room, which you probably cannot smoke in. Despite it being called smoke room, you probably cannot smoke in. Due to it being illegal in the UK to smoke inside. I just don't think you can smoke in cars anymore either, which is the best, honestly. I'm just saying, like, this is on double speed. So imagine how slow she's actually going. I guess she's probably talking quite a bit with it. But somebody just wants to watch it. I have not seen that building yet. Did I? Maybe I missed it. Because like I said, there's a lot to see there, and you get lost. It's very pretty.
I hate slow videos.
Yeah. If she's going for panoramic, yeah, I haven't been in this one. But then again, I will also say, when I last went, it was just at the end of COVID. Like, things were still shut due to COVID. But, like, they were starting to open back up, but you couldn't go into some of these places. Like, obviously now, if I go, I could probably go into most of these places again. So, yeah. I think, yeah, I probably will drag Flame with me to St. Fagans, because it's an interesting museum. Like I said, like, they take entire buildings from many different time periods. I wonder if she'll show the Celtic hut. You've already showed that one, love. You don't need to show going back in.
It looks really cool.
It is really cool. There's a row of cottages that is done out in different time periods. So like 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s or something like that. Maybe like a bit more separated, where it's like, you know, the 20s or whatever. But yeah, it's really cool to see like the time periods and style differences with that. I wonder if she'll show it on here.
Is this where people reenact stuff too?
I don't think they really reenact stuff here. They do have, it's more like just museums, I think. There are some places where they do reenactments. I don't know if St. Fagans does it though. I know there's one place in Wales I went to when I was younger. I can't remember what it was. I can't remember if it was at St. Fagans or a different place. Where we got to go to a school. That's what reminded me of it. We got to go to a school like this and pretend we were like Victorian kids dressed up in Victorian clothes and everything. We weren't allowed to say any Welsh because of the Welsh knot. A little bakery bit. Oh, it starts raining. Oh, so that area is actually quite close to the thing I was on about, the Celtic Hut. I don't know which way it is, because I don't know whereby she is. I never went to that cafe. There's the church, which we did have a nose at. We've seen the church already. Does she not go to the Celtic Hut? I don't think she does. She goes to the farmhouse. She misses all the best parts. That's so sad. That's so sad. Okay. Actually, I just realized the time. I need to stop stream in like 5 minutes, and we have. That was too long. So we'll just chat. We'll just chat then. But yeah. If I gotta go to St. Fagans, I will definitely live stream it or record it, so you guys can actually get a good video of it and see what it is actually like, because it is actually quite a pretty place. It is a pretty place. Now, I want to raid someone. There are a couple of people online. Who do we raid? We could raid Sweet Bear. The Sweet Bear is chill. Or we could find someone new to raid. You guys feeling a new friend? Sweet Bear. There's Dino. What are you guys feeling? See if there's anyone else online using self-promo. I'm not seeing anyone.
Thanks, no Asrai.
Thank you for the raid earlier. I appreciate it. I think what we'll do is we'll raid Sweet Bear, because Sweet Bear is a sweet bear. Like, Sweet Bear is amazing. I chat with her outside of stream as well, so yeah, we'll raid Sweet Bear, because why not?
Have a great rest.
You guys will love Sweet Bear. She is adorable and kind. Yes, I appreciate you guys all for being here. Thank you for just putting up with me watching ghost stuff. I didn't know what to do today, and yeah, I figured it'd be a fun little change to watch.
Thanks for the cool videos.
Yeah, I know we went a bit more into history and stuff rather than ghosts, but about the end. But you know, it's a bit of fun, you know. I figured it'd be a nice little change of pace from Dead by Daylight or Reaper or Peak that we normally do. So yeah, and it woke me up a bit as well, which is great. So yeah, we're gonna go raid over to Sweet Bear, and I hope to see you guys all on Sunday when I'm back. Just remember, I have changed my schedule, so the schedule from now on is I got a video on Monday and a video on Wednesday, shorts daily, and then stream Thursday, Friday, Sunday. Go have fun with Sweet Bear. She's adorable and amazing. Bye guys, have a great day.